The customer you are trying to reach is being dragged from his car and is now being beaten. Please try your call again.
From Chicago, it's Tuesday. That's Jimmy Shores. Here it comes.
So today I'd like to dedicate this show to Chuck Swirsky, who's leaving WGN to go to a powerhouse in Detroit, WJR. Did you ever listen to WJR? They have Paul. I want to say Paul McCartney. No, he's used to be with the Beatles. J.P. McCartney is the morning show host.
No, never heard of him.
Oh, legend.
We will have Chuck Swirsky on our program. Please stand by.
All right, let's see who else is here today. Pugsley, how are you? Pugsley, ladies and gentlemen. Pugsley, how you doing, Pugs?
Fine.
Good. What are you up to, Pugs?
Nothing.
Come on in here, Pugs. Come on in here, you little goob. He's a wacky kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Pugs, how old are you? How old are you?
25.
You're 25.
Yeah.
When was your birthday?
July 20th.
Oh, you should have told us. Did we have a party for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Okay. We got you an exotic dancer, didn't we?
Yes.
That didn't take her clothes off.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, she did, didn't she?
Hey, Pugsley, read the script, you big
sorry.
boob.
I'm sorry.
Well, you look kind of tired today.
No, I'm wide awake.
All right, so you want to get out on the street and maybe serve some coffee, huh?
Sure, let's do it.
You want to?
Sure.
Think anybody's down there right now?
No. Give it about.
Come on, what are you talking about, baby?
Well,
Chicago, it never sleeps.
It's still dark out. I don't think.
It's still dark out. It's not dark out, is it, Kathy? Is it dark out?
I can't see.
We don't have a window. It's not dark out. You're looking.
It was like 20 minutes ago.
Go have Fecal make a big hot black pot of coffee and go down there and get some Dixie cups.
Okay.
And serve coffee, okay?
Okay.
And you've got to say, here's some free coffee, courtesy of Kev in the Morning Show on the Loop.
Okay.
And then if they don't want it, just yell at them, drink it. Drink it! All right?
It's good for
Would you snap?
Sure, I'll snap.
Or would you snap and just throw it down? Say, what's wrong with you? You're too good to drink it? Would you do that for me?
Yeah.
All right, you do that for me, okay?
I will.
I want you to go down and say, drink it, man!
You want me to go now as soon as the pot's done?
As soon as the pot's done?
Yeah, the pot
it's
of
not
coffee.
that tall, right? We aren't ready to harvest. You ever smoked pot, Pugsley?
No.
Pugs.
No.
Pugs.
No.
Come on, Clinton.
No.
Oh, boy. You know, I tried it once. I didn't inhale.
My body's a temple. I'm drunk.
Oh, yeah, we can tell.
Yeah.
Pugs.
What?
You've blown a dude before.
No.
Your mom listening?
She might be, but that has. Okay, I'm gonna go get the coffee.
Did you?
Go downstairs. No.
Have you ever been around grass?
Sure.
Hemp, hooch, marijuana, Mary Jane?
Sure.
What, at a party?
Yeah.
What happened? Did it come your way and you just passed it?
I ran.
Oh, this isn't a cigarette. This isn't a cigarette.
I ran like I was told to
You know, I think I have a movie of you at that party.
do. Oh, really?
What party was it? Just name the kid's first name.
Brad.
Brad? Okay, is he still living?
Sure.
Okay, really?
Sure. Yeah.
It was at his house down in the basement?
Yeah, I was in his rec room.
Rec room.
Rec room
Parents
and
gone?
garage. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
At the cottage.
Oh, at the cottage. How many years ago was this?
Oh, boy. Oh, high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's go to Brad's house. Got an 8mm movie of you at Brad's house. Here we go. Jim, hit the lights, then hit the projector. All right, look at that. There's Brad.
There's me.
He's waving for you to come on into the house. Now, what car are you driving? Whose car is that out in the street?
That was my mom's. That was her Grand Prix.
What is that? What color is that?
That's like an off-white.
Okay, here comes Pugsley. You're carrying a sack of something. What is it?
Chips and stuff.
Beer?
No.
Anybody buy for you?
Yeah. I had to get
Okay.
my friend's brother.
What kind of beer?
Stroh's 30-pack.
Stroh's 30-pack?
Yeah, you get the extra
okay.
6.
Now here's okay, now we're seeing the front of the house. Who's all these people? How many people are out there?
That's Brad and his girlfriend. Those are my other friends, Bill and Rob.
Yeah. Bill looks kind of toasted already.
Yeah, Bill's like that.
Okay, now we're coming into the house. The light's not that good. Now we're going down to the basement. What is that? A pine paneling he's got on the. Describe the entryway.
Well, he's got like the shag carpeting.
Right.
It's an older house, and there you see like
ugly green stained shag carpeting. In this rec room, did his dad build it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It used to be just
stained drop ceilings.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're in the basement. Okay, and now we're looking at the stereo system. What is that? A Pioneer?
I don't know. I can't really make it out.
What do you think was playing right now? Because some kids are kind of moving slowly.
Probably some Journey.
When the lights go down in the city. All right, look at you, Pugs. Man, you were thin back there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good.
What's that? That's a doob, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm saying no. See? I told you.
And now everybody's laughing at you.
Well.
Who's that guy eating all the chips?
That's Rob. He's got the munchies.
Okay, now they want a shotgun a blast right into your mouth. Look at you're just, Pugsley, you're just standing there with your mouth in a perfect circle. What are you doing? They want a shotgun like a big doob right into your mouth.
I don't know what I'm doing. See, I'm getting scared.
Yeah, but why is your mouth like that?
That's what they told me to do. See, look.
Okay, now what are you doing? You're running upstairs, and they're all like laughing.
I'm leaving. I'm running home.
Who's this? Is this the guy's dad coming down here?
Oh, yeah, that's right. His parents came home. Oh, yeah, that's his dad. That's his mom.
Wow, he's yelling.
Yeah.
He looks drunk.
Probably was.
Wow, look at that gut.
I think the neighbors called him at the cottage.
Why is she crying? Mom?
Yeah, she's hysterical.
And you're all laughing. And look at your mouth. You're doing that with your mouth again. What are you doing? God.
Yeah, that was the party. See, there I go, driving away.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. They're fighting in the front yard. Brad's dad and him. Look at that. With their shirts off. That's really good. Nice big beer gut with the shirt off. There you go.
There you go. Got later now.
Where do you get all these movies?
Huh?
Who sends you these movies?
Your mom.
Jeez.
All right. Why don't you go, Fecal? Why don't you make a nice hot, big pot of bubbling, hot, scalding, 100-degree black coffee, okay? Just in case anybody wants to pour it on their crotch and then sue Larry Word at Evergreen Broadcasting, okay? And then you guys go on down there and take some styrofoam cups and just offer some people. Go right out in the middle of Michigan Avenue, right in the center lane strip. What would that be? The medium?
The median.
Median. The median.
Mm-hmm.
The hell's that? Just should be called the strip.
Middle. Yeah.
The middle strip. Go into the middle strip, okay? And offer cops, too. They like coffee, okay?
Cops.
And if they don't want it, yell at them. What, is it not good enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay, would you do that for me?
Oh, sure.
All right, Pugsley, you've got an assignment. Take a cordless phone with you.
You got it.
Take Mobile 93.5.
Okay.
How many Pepsis do you drink a day? Like 40?
No, like during the show, probably like 7, and then after the show, I probably have like 3 more.
You know, you shouldn't drink that much.
I know, but it keeps me going.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet your Pugs just throws a big doob down at about 4:30. He's cruising right now. Doc is here as well, too. Hi, Doc. Good morning. Where's Chung at?
He grabbed the newspaper. He did the Al Bundy.
Is he pinching?
I think he's pressing the button.
Hey, Pugs, you ought to take you ought to go into the bathroom and call us and see if Chung is in there.
Okay.
See if he's pushing mud.
I bet he is.
Jim, I guess it's my job.
Yeah.
Time check, please.
On check. It's 2 minutes in front of the hour.
591 rock and roll's our phone number. I promise I'll talk to Kev Heads. Nope, there's Chunga. Chunga, will you
Yep.
Were you twisting pudding? Oh, God.
All right. Well, listen, Why don't you go make that pot of coffee, okay? Why don't you go make the pot of coffee and serve it so we get new listeners? Yesterday, big day on the golf course. I took Doc out. We were at Allison Rosati's. Big brothers, big sisters.
Was that
Boy,
fun?
those kids are tall. Man, I saw one kid. He was like 13. He had to be about 6'8". It's a great program. Mm-hmm. If you want to take care of a kid who's tall or a girl who's tall, that's wonderful. Doc, a heck of a golfer, Doc. Doc.
That's all right, man. I'll get a couple of lessons. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
So you want to tell people what you did yesterday?
What?
What you won?
Oh, I won a car. I won a Lexus for a week.
Oh,
closest to the pin.
Cool.
And I birdied that hole, too. Closest to the pin, natural birdie. In. Hello. Won a Lexus.
Wow.
I think I'll...
and a dinner for two at some restaurant.
Yeah, Drury Lane. I can't... I got the certificate right here. McGrath Lexus in Westmont. General manager, I'm going to call this guy. It says, please contact Bob to make arrangements. See reverse for restrictions. Must, got a valid driver's license and insurance card. The vehicle must remain within Illinois. Hello. Let's see. The vehicle, may not be driven more than 750 miles. You must be at least 25 years old. Okay. So if you're a listener out there with a license, you drive within Illinois, I'll give it to a listener for a week. That'd be fun, huh?
Yeah. Either that or you can do what you said you were going to do.
Yeah, I'll look for the guy, somebody out there in Kevhead land who's got just a terrible driving record. I'll let you, this is a beautiful Lexus. So you get to drive it for I'll call this guy. I want it today so I can give it to a listener for a week. Yeah. There we go. Right there. Closest to the pin, baby. 5 wood, knocked her about 180 yards, about 178 yards.
You're back. In a big way.
Kinda, yeah. All right.
How bad was Doc?
Nah, I can't. I don't want to beat him up. He tried. He needs lessons. Doc, you got to go.
You know, my irons were bad, but I was putting pretty good yesterday. I was, man.
Sure. Yeah, right. Yeah, what you need to do is you got to go and you got to see Dale Talon, okay, out at Tamarack, and he will, he'll help you with your golf game.
What is Kevin Matthews thinking right now?
Jesus, Docs, really was, I felt sorry for him, man. God. I think Teague, my daughter, who's going to be 6 in a few weeks, could beat Doc. I'm not kidding you, man. It was really embarrassing because Doc was in a foursome that really wanted to win this tournament. Every time they needed a shot, it would, oh, God, it's Doc's turn. Man, Doc was pathetic. He was on a tee box. He was on a tee box on like the 16th hole. He hit a flagpole. The flagpole was about 10 feet in front of him and way right. It was like totally pathetic. My God. Yeah, you know, go over to Dale and, you know, Tamarack. He'll fix you up. You really did a nice job. You really tried.
Thanks, Cam.
You really did try.
Your instruction was great, too.
What was my instruction?
You know, the tip
slow
you
it
gave
down.
me.
I said slow it down. God, Doc, and you lift your legs up. It was,
Let's keep to golf, okay?
What is Kevin Matthews thinking right now?
God, Doc looked like a jag out there. He'd twist around. It's like a baseball stance. Talk about taking your eye off the ball. Good God. He took his eye off the course. Every swing, it was awful. Poor guy. I felt sorry for him, too. Went to a nice country club and all these white guys coming up and saying, could you take this bag out to my car? I felt like pounding them. They were just really pathetic, stuck-up white guys. Darn it. I wanted to stick up with for him, but then all of a sudden I didn't know what to do. Doggone it. Poor guy. So, you know, you get out to Dale Talon. He'll fix you up. 591 Rock and Roll's our phone number. No one's calling the program. Problem? Oh, now they are.
Jim, how are you today, Jim?
I am very good. The phone's... There we go. They're coming in now. Come on, call us.
There they are. There they are right now. We have nothing overnight. You know, when Danny leaves the nighttime to go to middays, we are wide open.
Yeah.
We are. I guess you should send us audition tapes Send me audition tapes, okay? Send them to 875 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago 60611. You know what I also want to do is we got to break into the program director's office and steal audition tapes. He gets audition tapes from all over the country. Maybe we could start listening to those and actually, give Kev heads a chance to hear what they want to hear at night.
Be fun.
Again, maybe we might be doing nights.
Well, you could sleep later.
We might be doing nights, 7 to midnight. Could you do that shift when Larry has that big talk with us on Friday?
Yeah, I guess.
I ain't. I am not going to do that. I'll quit.
All right, kids, 591 rock and roll. I promise some phone calls, but you got to call first. I can't take calls if no one's calling. Please, come on, this is a radiothon. We're trying to buy records for our radio station, so call us, okay? Make a pledge. Were you ever involved in a radiothon?
No, never.
Yeah. We did one for St. Jude in our at our college.
Whoa.
We raised about $78 in 3 days. And then we bought beer with it.
Good. What torture.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are.
You should have heard it. You should have heard it, man. You know, the college station I worked at, we lost our license.
Well, what'd you do?
The government,
Was it your fault?
they yanked part of it, yeah.
Really?
Part of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I'm quite proud of that. Quite proud of that. But learn my lesson.
All right, are we ready to light this candle, Chunga? Light the candle.
3, 2, 1.
Stop.
If last year's Kev Head Cook-Off was medium rare, then this one will be well done.
Give me a break.
The second annual Kev Head Cook-Off. 97.9. Saturday, September 10th from noon to 3 at Trapper John's Trading Company in West Chicago. Try to beat Kev's meat.
Is it wrong?
Listen to Kev all week for details. You must be 21 to compete in the second annual Kev Head Cook-Off. Can you beat Kev's meat? Yes. Brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft. Get out of the old and get into the cold. Fruitopia. Real fruit beverages for the mind, body, and planet.
Right.
And the Loop FM 97.9.
One store, one stop, one super idea. It's all waiting for you under one roof at your Vernon Hills and Portage Super Kmart centers. One store that's a full-size supermarket with a deli, bakery, fresh seafood flown in daily, plus satisfaction guaranteed or doubled your money back on produce and USDA-approved meat. See store for details. One stop, because Super Kmart Center has everything you love about Kmart, like everyday low prices, plus an eye care center, a florist, photography studio, Michelin Auto Service Center, and much more. And it's one super idea because of, well, everything you've just heard. More than a supermarket, more than a Kmart. Super Kmart Center is one store, one stop, one super idea. You waited long enough, Vernon Hills and Portage. Now they're waiting for you. This week's super special is USDA Choice Beef T-Bone Steaks in family packs of 5 pounds or more, just $3.98 a pound. Limit 2 packages per family. But hurry, this super special ends Saturday.
Finding a quarter on the sidewalk.
Electric guitars.
Think of what makes you happy.
Getting postcards from Polynesia.
Not having to wait in line for the roller coaster.
The little things you couldn't live without.
Cars with fins.
Telling fish stories.
Crickets singing.
Beatles singing.
Sunflowers.
I find true happiness in things made from butterscotch.
And a lot of people say the key to happiness is staying healthy. That's why some Humana health plans cover immunizations, prenatal care, well baby care, and include one of Chicago's best health education programs. With physicians and health centers throughout Chicagoland, you're sure to find a plan to meet your needs and a participating doctor close to home. So be happy, be healthy. Ask your employer how to sign up for a Humana healthcare plan. Offered by the Humana family of insurance and health plan companies.
Larry Robinson here with Steve Holden, the president of J.B. Robinson Jewelers. Steve, I don't know anybody who has an easy time picking out a diamond.
Well, it's a very special kind of investment, Larry. Most people wish they knew a lot more about how to recognize a diamond's quality. So along with our tremendous diamond selection, we also have an outstanding staff. No one's better at helping customers make an educated diamond purchase.
Large selection, good service, and thanks to all those buying trips to the diamond capitals of the world, customers know the prices at J.B. Robinson Jewelers are excellent values, too.
You bet. And they also appreciate an important J.B. Robinson benefit that you help make famous, Larry.
You mean J.B. Robinson's unconditional 3-month money-back guarantee.
Now that's what I call a solid investment.
Now through September 4th, spend $500 or more at J.B. Robinson and receive 2 complimentary round-trip airfare tickets to selected destinations. See store for details.
Thank you, Bill, you scrud rod. This is Jimmy Shorts. Time check, 8 after the hour. What, Chunga? Huh? Where did Kev go? I can't hear you. What did you just say?
I just said Kev's in the bathroom.
What should we do?
Take a call. They're coming in like crazy.
All right, I'll take a call. Good morning.
Good morning, Jim. How you doing?
Fine.
Mega Lesbos from Bildo and Berwyn.
Good. How is everyone in Berwyn today?
We're missing you.
Good.
We're wondering about that car that you were going to loan out for a special.
Kev won.
Huh?
Kev won a car.
Yeah, that sounded so interesting.
Good. Are you a bad driver?
I'm the worst driver there is.
Well, how would you like to wreck a Lexus?
Can I?
Yeah, you can. Hang on there, tough. The guy, line 4. Get
All
it.
right.
Get him. Hang on, line 4. Good morning, Jim. Good morning.
Jam?
No, this is Jam.
Jam, your show sucks.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have a show. You know that?
You know
idiot?
what?
Yeah, Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
Who's this?
This is Tom. How are you?
Hi, Tom.
Listen, Jimmy, talk with Kev, everybody there. I want to get in that beach meat thing that you got going.
Right, this guy's
I got a great story
idiot.
why I should be there.
Why should you be in the barbecue contest?
That's right.
Why, tough guy?
Got a tough guy story here.
Yeah, I'll get to the point.
Marines in Philippines, volcano went down. We were all stranded there. We all had to raid the commissary. All we had were grills and charcoal.
Right.
So for 2 weeks, every night, we had to grill out. I kept them all happy. I had some kick butt, ribs, steaks.
Online too. Who? He wants to be in your barbecue contest.
Oh, I know how I'm going to do that. Where do you live, sir?
Wrigleyville.
Is there a place where the public, name a little store? Isn't there a Treasure Island convenience store up around you?
7-Eleven at Clark and Sheffield.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's right across from the stadium.
All right, great. So you could go to the 7-Eleven, take a little, like a Smoky Joe.
All right.
And you could actually cook, and so Kev Heads, the public can sample your meat.
I could do that really easy.
If they like it, then you're qualified to enter the contest.
Okay, and how can we monitor that or something?
How do we monitor that? What are you, a program director?
Roger.
Roger, Kev, how are we going to do that, and how are you going to keep your cube? Is it going to attract women 1834? I think what we better do is get a group of people in here, and we ought to test and see what they like. If they don't like something, then darn it, we're not going to go in that direction. But if they're stimulated somehow through the electronic devices that we hook up to this panel, then maybe, by golly, we could actually do something.
Roger.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'd have to go. I tell you what, you hold on.
Okay, sounds good.
Chunga, if he wants to go to 7-Eleven, set up a little Smoky Joe, and you do ribs, right?
Yeah, I can do ribs.
Well, no, you tell me what you would enter.
It would probably be steaks, ribs, and chicken. One of those.
Steaks. No, you take a choice.
Take a choice.
Take one.
How about bratwurst?
Oh yeah, a brat is so hard to cook.
We'll go with ribs.
Yeah, Kev, I'd like, I can grill a hot dog pretty good. I tell you, once you had my hot dogs, you'll never want to eat nobody else's hot dogs. I guarantee you that, because I get them burnt lines in them, just like on a commercial.
I mean, you got to know exactly when they're going to
you got to know when to turn them, and then all that grease just squirts out of the end, and I make sure they don't split wide open. Chunga, do me a favor. This guy, if he wants to set up a grill at that 7-Eleven, then the Kev Heads can stop by and sample his meat.
Exactly.
And if they like it, they're going to say, "Hey, Kev, yeah, this guy's got some nice ribs."
All right.
Or, Kev, this guy's meat I feel like I'm eating a cat. Then we let the Kev heads decide. Hey, by the way, if you can't get to the phone, you got a fax 440-3701. But that's what you got to do. You've got to cook in public. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then if the Kev heads like it, then you're qualified to beat Kev's meat.
It is now 12 after the hour. As the world turns, here is Kathy Voltmer.
And topping the news at 6:13, they just get younger and younger. The full story after a traffic check.
What are you doing, Doc?
Putting copy over here, Jimmy.
Copy? What's copy?
Commercials, live commercials.
Oh, God.
The outbound Kennedy is heavy. Monroe to Ohio, Addison to Montrose, again in Mannheim, downtown to Montrose. 18 in the locals, 12 the express, half an hour to the airport. Eisenhower inbound, Mannheim to the post office, 20 minutes now. Outbound to Mannheim, 25. Stevenson still okay. Mm-hmm. The Rhine will take you 21 minutes, 95th to downtown with minor delays. Good morning, Jim, off the Cal 957. Tollways okay so far. That look at traffic brought to you by Chevrolet. Right now, you could probably use a little personal space. Introducing the new Monte Carlo with a cockpit designed to anticipate... A cockpit.
Oh, boy.
Designed to anticipate your every move. 2 airbags and ABS. It's genuine Chevrolet. Mm-hmm. In the news at 6:14, an 11-year-old boy with a long arrest record is the subject of a manhunt in Chicago. Police here think the kid shot and killed a 14-year-old girl as she was leaving a birthday party. Sunday, they think he was shooting instead at a group of boys playing football, but the shot fatally hit the girl. Siobhan Dean would have been a freshman in high school next month.
He's 11.
He's 11, and he's already had something like 12 arrests for felonies.
Why is he on the street?
Shouldn't be. Don't know.
Huh.
Won't be if they catch him now. Police are searching for a Southside man.
You know what this city needs? Ping pong tables.
Midnight.
You get kids on ping pong tables, you get them off the street.
That's true.
Maybe I'll have a ping pong table fundraiser.
That's a good idea.
Get Daley on the phone. Get the mayor on the phone, and I'm serious. Fort Wayne, Indiana, we all had ping pong tables.
Police are searching for a Southside man.
Work.
And
it would work. Give it a chance, Mr. Doom. Give a kid a ping pong table. It's in scripture. The kid wants to learn how to play ping pong, have him get him a ping pong table and teach him to grow a ping pong.
I've not seen that in scripture.
Teach a kid to fish and he'll eat all day.
Oh, that's it. Police are searching for a Southside man and possibly his dead baby. The baby's mom is in the hospital now after Anthony Edwards supposedly rushed her with an electric drill.
Kathy, you got any happy news? Is this like a Holub? Bill Holub, our news director, is like the most morbid SOB, isn't he? He just is like Dahmer in a suit.
No, this is my stuff.
Oh, God.
This is my stuff.
Very good. Get him ping pong tables. Get that guy a ping pong table.
They then pushed her and the child out their first floor window. Neighbors say the 2-month-old looked lifeless as Edwards came outside, picked her up, and drove away with her. Saying he had reasonable doubt, a Chicago judge has dismissed charges against a couple of Portland trailblazers. Rod Strickland and Cliff Robinson were arrested in March after a friend's car was involved in a fender bender at the Rock and Roll McDonald's. They had faced assault and battery charges. The U.S. Surgeon General's son will spend the next 10 years behind bars. Kevin Elders was sentenced in Little Rock yesterday for peddling $275 worth of cocaine.
She wanted cocaine, legalized.
She wanted drugs legalized, yeah. She thought that would solve a lot of the problems.
She's a rocket scientist.
Yeah, nice uniform. Mm-hmm. The Surgeon General looked on and fought back tears as her 28-year-old son was led away in handcuffs. The founder of Two Live Crew has a court date in Birmingham, Alabama this morning. Luke Campbell faces a misdemeanor charge of inciting a riot after he urged a nightclub crowd to get funky 2 weeks ago because police there were about to arrest him. They say the audience...
You can't use the word funky?
Obviously not. The audience then turned on cops, apparently, and started throwing bottles at him. Talk about a bra with great support. The front clasp of a teenager's bra actually stopped a .38 caliber bullet during a gang fight the other day. Police say she was nailed dead center in the chest. Because of the clasp, she ended up with a bad bruise only just to the right of her heart. The incident happened in Holland, Michigan.
Can we check in with Pugsley, who's down on Michigan Avenue? We made coffee here. Loop coffee pot.
Yeah, good stuff.
And he's got a whole fresh pot of coffee.
Hi, Kev.
Some styrofoam cups, and he's on Michigan Avenue. We're trying to get more listeners.
Whoa.
And Pugs, why don't you, anybody around you?
Yeah, you know, we got a cabbie right here we could go up to.
I'll go right up to the cab and just say, hey,
come on,
would you like coffee courtesy of Kev in the Loop?
Okay.
And then make sure he drinks it, okay?
Excuse me, sir. He's sleeping in his cab.
Yeah, well, just...
Sir, can we interest you in a cup of hot coffee courtesy of Kev in the Morning Loop? You don't want any more coffee.
What, is not good enough for him?
Good coffee. It's hot. It's not good enough for you, is it? Well, you don't want our coffee. You don't want... Fine.
Fine, just walk away.
Yeah, you know...
Flip him off. Just go find another cab driver.
Well, here's some people.
All right.
Excuse me, sir. How would you like a nice hot cup of coffee courtesy of Kev in the Morning Loop? Sounds great. He wants a cup of coffee.
There we go.
See, Kev, we're getting listeners.
Oh, God bless that man. Ask him...
What? Kev?
Yeah.
You like it black, sir? Because that's all we got it.
Any way we want it.
The people on the street don't know that Pugsley urinated in the coffee to give it that special brewed flavor.
Thank you. There you go, sir.
This is good coffee. I like it. It's bold, it smells good, and it's salty.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
There you go. There you go. There's a listener.
Coffee, courtesy of Kev in the Morning Loop.
All right.
There you go.
All right. One more? I got any
got
other?
another guy right here.
All right. Are these people looking for you, Pugs?
No, they're not. They're just walking.
Good.
Sir, can we interest you in a hot cup of coffee, courtesy of Kev in the Morning Loop? Hey, another guy.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. God bless him. Ask him. He doesn't listen to the show, does he?
No, you're not. You listen to Kevin Matthews in the morning on the Loop? Sometimes.
Well, ask him if this will lock him in permanently.
Do you think that a hot cup of coffee in the morning like this might persuade you to listen more often?
Especially after Pugsley's urinated in it?
Of course, Kev.
Oh, good. All right, Pugs, just go ahead and hand that coffee out, okay, Pugs? Thanks, Pugs. Keep when you run that pot out, and then
a guy in a car wants some coffee.
Well, get right out there in traffic, Pugs.
There you go, sir.
There we go.
Or no, I didn't pee in it.
Yeah, he did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell him, Pugs, but of course you did.
Sure. Get him a lid. Oh, they're just pulling up now, Kev.
There we go. Pugs is down on Michigan Avenue. I would imagine Chestnut side.
No, we're Delaware and.
Oh, over by the Weston. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, Pugs. Call me back in about 5-10 minutes, okay? Pugs on the street. Do we try to get you going in the morning with a hot cup of coffee with urine in it?
Are we checking the weather forecast?
No, we're not. We're saying the news is brought to you by Cranes, where the who's who read what's what.
What?
Now we're checking the weather. Today, mostly cloudy.
Hang on a minute. There you go.
Thank you. Mostly cloudy this morning. Rain and possible thunderstorms this afternoon. High of 75. Rain likely to continue tonight. Low around 60. Tomorrow, some clouds. High around 70. Now 62 at O'Hare. 63 at Midway. 65 downtown. 620 on the Morning Loop. 97.9 FM.
Hey, I'll talk about this barbecue Beat Kev's Meat competition. You've had all summer to work the grill. Now try and beat my meat. Details on that coming right up. Also, our headphones are open at 591. Rock and roll.
The Tuesday edition of Talk Mess with Kevin Matthews on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
Nearly half of all subscribers to Crane Chicago Business enjoy net worths exceeding $500,000. Over 60% own their own business or run the whole show from the executive suite. Which is not to say that Crane's readers are smarter or more aggressive than others. It's also unfair to conclude that Crane's readers work harder by day. But as 25% of all Crane subscribers are millionaires, we can practically guarantee that they do sleep a little better at night. Crane's Chicago Business, where the who's who read what's what.
Does Chicago's economic recovery have real staying power? Find out in this week's issue of Crane's Chicago Business. Also this week, will the Bears deliver a winning season for Fox 32? Crane's has the details. Plus, meet the area's top movers and shakers. Crane's names Chicago's who's who in business. Don't miss this week's Crane's Chicago Business.
Poplar Creek Music Theater and Ice Draft present the blues event of the summer. Blues Music Festival 1994.
The thrill is gone. It's gone away from me.
If you've got the blues, we've got your show. Blues Music Festival returns this Wednesday night at 7, starring an incredible lineup featuring the legendary B.B. King.
Been around a long time. I really have paid my dues.
The Unstoppable Little Feat. Bio-born Dr. John.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I'd have said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line.
And a tribute to Muddy Waters. Tickets available for Blues Music Festival at all Ticketmaster ticket centers. Are charged by phone at 312-559-1212. Brought to you by Ice Draft and Poplar Creek. Keeping your summer cool.
Can you name all 50 states and their capitals? How about all 15 cousins on your in-laws' side? You know, having a trained photographic memory can make a big difference in your life. And I'm not just talking about hiding from Uncle What's-His-Name at the next family picnic. I'm talking about the sharp, instant recall memory that can help you advance in business or even improve your grades in school. This is Kevin Trudeau, founder of the American Memory Institute, the world's largest memory training school. I've pioneered the most advanced breakthroughs in memory improvement technology with the Mega Memory System, an easy-to-learn systematic home study course that will improve your own memory 500% or more, guaranteed. You'll remember names, dates, appointments, virtually everything you see, hear, read, or even think about. Over 2 million people have already benefited from the easy-to-learn Mega Memory course. Now, it's your turn. Call 1-800-489-9928. That's 1-800-489-9928.
Bob Surratt taking your calls on Fox Thing in the Morning, 7 to 9 on Fox 32. Let's go to line 1. Good morning. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
No.
Cut it out, Princess Di.
Hello? You've, did you hear about Princess Di making prank phone calls? Hello? Is your refrigerator running? Well, are those recorded? Do they have proof that she did this?
I think they have computer printouts of her.
She could be the next. Maybe she could work with the Jerky Boys.
Maybe I could work with her.
Hello? Time check, Jim.
Hello, tough guy. Hey there, Budnut. Oh, I love the Jerky Boys have a new CD out, and I love it. I love the Jerky Boys.
It's 25 minutes after the hour. Pugsley's down on the street by the Weston Hotel, handing out coffee.
Pugs didn't whiz in the coffee. It's legit. It's good. It's good hot black coffee. Let's talk about our barbecue, our cook-off. Last year was Beat Kev's Meat #1. Now it's #2. Coming up, we've got our second annual September 10th at Trapper John's in West Chicago. That'll be on a Saturday, brought to you by Miller Genuine and Fruitopia. Swell little drink from Coca-Cola. So how many openings do we have? It's me against listeners. Last year we had celebrities. How many? We got 4 openings? 4 grills.
3 openings.
4 grills, okay? 4 vacant grills right now. But what you've got to do is you got to find a location near your house where you can set up a small little Smoky Joe or a little Weber and actually come up with like your ribs, whatever you're going to make. But you got to have Kevhead sample that meat over the phone in public some morning. Do that and you're qualified to get a grill. Now we got celebrity judges. I know Mary Jenkins. She's working on her. She used to cook for Elvis. Chef Hans over at the stadium. Working on Julie Child.
Seika's in.
Seika, who knows meat better than Seika? So that's Saturday, September 10th at Trapper John's. What, Doc? What's so funny? And now listen to that. The grills, the judges don't know what grill they're. Sure, we'll work on a grill, but the judges don't come out until we're ready to present. Maybe I'm assigned to grill 2, another listener to 3, 4 down. And, we present the numbers. It's really legit. And do me a favor. It's serious. It's big time serious. All right, big time serious. We have a rib, a competition. You know, there's a rib category. There'll be a chicken category. So there'll be a pork, beef, chicken, dessert even, and a fish category. Whatever you want to enter. Got it? All you got to do is cook out in the public. Find like a White Hen or 7-Eleven setup, and then Kev Heads will stop by and taste it. If it's okay, it's probably not going to fly. If it's great, it'll fly. If it's dog crap, no way. Doc's mom contributes the barbecue sauce. By the way, we won the ribs last year. We could have won the pork category, but the guy that entered the pork, Pete the Butcher.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Get this. He has a pork roast. We had 3 categories. We had ribs, pork, and fish. The fish I made sucked.
Oh.
Big time. The ribs won.
Yeah.
Pete's pork roast is the absolute best. He forgot to enter it. He cooked it and he forgot to enter it. How does that happen? I'll tell you why. Beer. He a deadhead, okay? He's got a flashback. He cooks a pork roast and he doesn't enter it.
Killed some brain cells.
Man, that pork roast of his is just killer.
Sounds good.
Killer.
Right now. Real good.
Killer. So that's coming up September 10th. It's a Saturday broadcast at Trapper John's. Okay?
Oh, that sounds
So
great.
do they call us on the headphones or do they fax us? Do they write us?
Either way, all of the above.
All the above. 875 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, 60611. That's our address. Tell us what you want to do, where you want to do it. Or same with our fax number is 440-3701. Our fax, again, it might be easy to get to work and send us a fax. Who you are, what you want to do. Where you want to cook it in the public, okay? 440-3701. Faxes.
Mail's too slow, I need it instantly.
Yeah, that would be the best, is to somehow either quickly send us a little postcard, send us a fax. Because you can explain in detail better through a letter or a fax as opposed to the phones. We got 4 open grills. Try and beat my meat. Brought to you by Miller and Fruitopia.
Okay. WLUP Chicago will check in with Pugsley and John Madden coming right up. But right now, travel times. Here's Kathy Voltmer.
Thank you, Jim. Northbound on I-55 at jams from Weber Road to past Route 53. The 2 right lanes are blocked with an accident with injuries involving a semi. Otherwise, the tri-state southbound heavy Everett to Route 22, Half-Day Road, there's a car fire reported on the site. Other tollways just building. I-57 and the Cal slow into the Ryan. The Ryan will take you 25, 95th to downtown. Stevenson still fine. Eisenhower, a pretty easy 19. Manheim to the post office. Outbound post office to Manheim at 28 now. Kennedy coming in, okay, so is the Edens. Outbound Kennedy to Montrose, 20 in the locals, 12 the express. 34 to the airport. Today's weather, mostly cloudy in the morning, rain and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon. High of 75, the full forecast with our own meteorologist, Paul Douglas, later this morning. Now 62 at O'Hare.
What is it like outside?
I haven't seen it outside yet. I don't know. Because we have no windows. 62 at O'Hare, 63 at Midway, 65 downtown, 630 on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
Hey, John Madden is in Chicago. Well, I know where he's staying. We'll wake him up. You know, he's part of the morning show.
Yes, he is.
We'll talk to John Madden at 9:30. He's in Chicago all week. Had to take him out. 591 Rock and Roll. Our headphones are open. This is Talk Mess Tuesday edition, and here is John Madden.
Johnny?
Hi, John Madden with a sports calendar for Tuesday, August 30th. We're getting a jump on the opening weekend of the NFL by talking to some all-Madden guys about the 1994 season. When we come back, we'll meet one of the guys who opens all those holes for Emmitt Smith. Fullback Bruce Johnston right after this.
Come to Sears Tire and Auto Center for your absolute lowest prices on quality Michelin road handlers. Through September 10th, all Michelin road handlers are on sale at our lowest prices of the year. Prices start at $27.99 for the size 155 TR12. At Sears, all tires come with free mounting, free 5,000-mile rotation, and free lifetime flat repair. See store for details. For Michelin quality and the lowest prices, come to Sears Tire and Auto Center. We're driven to satisfy.
Last year, Jimmy Johnson led the Dallas Cowboys to their second consecutive Super Bowl. So what's he going to do now?
I ain't wearing any mouse ears, if that's what you mean.
It's Fox NFL Sunday with John Madden, Pat Summerall, Terry Bradshaw, and Howie Long.
And me, Jimmy Johnson.
The action starts September 4th at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific with a breakthrough hour of the greatest NFL coverage.
How about those Fox boys?
Be there for the world premiere and be a part of sports history. Fox NFL Sunday. Same game, new attitude.
You know, if you're going to put together a football team, you have to have some guys with good nicknames like Bubba and Moose and stuff like that. And one of my all-Madden team guys was Daryl Moose Johnston. Now, Moose had what we were looking for. Besides a great nickname, he's tough. He's not afraid to hit somebody, and he likes having some fun. Of course, being a blocking back for Emmitt Smith isn't all that fun. In fact, Moose says it takes its toll over the years.
My memory's not as sharp as it used to be. I tend to forget appointments and things like that, and I think I'm progressively getting a little bit shorter. My hair is getting grayer, so it definitely has had some side effects on me.
But hey, Moose, you don't need any of that stuff to play on our team.
Too bad. I never had a great memory to begin with. As long as my hair stays in, I don't care what color it turns, and I was never a tall guy.
You know, it's funny. Football fans across the country either love or they hate the Cowboys. But it seems like even ones that hate them, like you, Moose, you got any idea why?
I don't get to carry the ball that much and, just do the blocking and kind of a blue-collar job. They just, the forgotten man, and they respect that. I really don't know what it is.
That's Daryl Moose Johnston of the Cowboys. And we'll talk to his teammate Emmitt Smith later this week. I'm John Madden, and that's today's Sports Calendar.
Alrighty. Hey, the Bears play Tampa Bay Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday at noon.
Let's see. 12:05.
12:05. Okay, my son has a football game at 10.
Oh, you'll miss the first
No, I won't.
quarter,
No, I
maybe?
won't. No, I won't.
Jim, I want to remind you, John Madden will be on this show this morning.
Yeah, Chunga, do you listen to the program? I just said that.
I do, Jim.
Are you listening to Uncle Bobby?
I'm just hearing Chuck's last day.
Chuck Swirsky is leaving WGN to go to Detroit. Motown, the Motor City. He'll be the Motor City Madman. All right. You want to talk to a woman who's got a salt and pepper shaker collection? I've always wanted to get into that. You know, it's therapeutic. It'll slow you down, calm you. Hey, is Feek around or is he with Pugsley?
He's with Pugs.
Hey, what Pugs is on the street? Yeah, I'd like a hot steaming cup. Hey, when are we going to get another intern? When are we going to get a female intern like Maura? Well, yeah.
From Columbia.
School of Broadcasting? That could be frightening. What is she? Is she like Maura? Maura was from Fox Valley Community College. She's
on that caliber.
You know, Maura was our intern. You know, she honestly, guess how many credits she got? 10 credits. Guess how long her internship was for?
How long?
2 years. Hello.
So awesome. It's like
Yes, it was.
a
Little more. She's cute.
Yes, she is cute.
Cute, young.
Very young.
Very young. Very, very young. What is this girl that's coming to be to intern with us? What is she like? Have you talked to her?
Yeah, she's interested in advertising, copywriting, but wants to get a feel for behind the scenes.
Excuse me?
Wants to see what it's like to work behind the scenes.
What is she like?
She's very bubbly and upbeat and young.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Babe.
Cute.
Babe.
Cute.
Babe.
Cute.
Does anybody like from Top Shelf or Hooters want to do an internship over here?
Top Shelf, they're collecting unemployment, so they can't work.
Yeah.
But Hooters, maybe.
Oh, they close it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Well, why not?
I do encourage anybody to send a resume
There
and
is,
photo.
but no nude photos or like homemade porno movies. That is so sick. And thank God we haven't gotten one.
Not one.
We haven't gotten one like homemade porno, and I guess it's because of the importance.
What is Kevin Matthews thinking right now?
God, I can't believe it. We always say that, and please don't send a Polaroid or a homemade porno. We don't get anything. You know what? We don't have listeners. Nobody's listening to this show. We're going to get fired. I bet you we'll take over where Danny. I bet you we're going to end up on nights. God. Yeah, so thank God that we pushed that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to that lady. So we got an intern starting on Monday. Do you want an intern, Kath?
No.
Do you want like a guy with a hard body?
It's some like nice college football player.
Really?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like the athletic kind?
Actually, no. I kind of like the poet, kind of hippie beatnik looking.
Really?
guy.
Aren't
Yeah.
you sick of those guys?
No. Never.
Never?
Could be sick of
Hippie,
those guys.
smelly little
I liked
beatnik
them
boys?
before they were like all grungy and popular, you know.
Do you like a man that smells?
Maybe like a little patchouli oil.
What is that?
That's that hippie smelling stuff that you smell it like Woodstock and places like that.
Good. Pugsley smells.
Yes, I do smell.
Pugsley, honestly, what kind of odor would describe you?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, sort of a musky.
Kind of a Lysol meets dog food odor?
No, you know that stuff in school when you throw up, the janitor would come and sprinkle it?
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the smell.
That barf sawdust. You can get it at Marshall Fields.
Yes. That's the smell.
Yes, it's barf sawdust. So, Pugsley, you got a pot of coffee. We made coffee, and you took it down. He's over by the Westin. Are you still over by the Westin?
Yeah, we're still on the corner here, Kev. First pot went awful quick, and I was working on the second
brewing
one.
on a second. So you got a lot of people actually coming up saying, yeah, I'd like a cup of coffee.
Yeah, wait, here's a jogger.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. How'd you like a cup of hot coffee, courtesy of Kevin the Morning Show?
You don't. Hey, tell her to. Hey, tell her to go.
What?
Tell her to. She was a bitch.
Yes, she was.
Excuse me, but I'm sorry I said that. But I don't even live it. Hey, tell her to shove it up her ass,
You
Pugs.
heard what she said? I didn't even hear what she
is she
said.
still in shouting distance?
She's around the corner.
Oh, really? Run around the corner and tell her to shove it up her
There you
ass.
go. Hey,
Really?
lady, shove it!
Up her? No. Yeah. Cyclops. I don't even live in Chicago. Well, get the hell out. You sound like you're from New York.
Really? What the?
That was rude.
What was that?
She's still listening? Can you still yell at her?
She's she's jogging. She's way down there.
Good God. Maybe she'll be hit by a cab.
Or a bus or something.
All right. Boy, see, that'll wreck. I don't even live in Chicago.
What has that got to do with it? A
you
good cup of Joe.
spandex.
Oh, here comes somebody. Where?
Don't say it.
Let's go down here.
God, you try to do something there, huh? What? I'll say it. You spandex bitch. What a pig.
Wait, Kev, here we got somebody else.
Here's Pugsley trying to give coffee out. I don't even live in Chicago.
Excuse me, sir. Can we stand a hot cup of coffee courtesy of Kevin the Loop?
Trying to get new listeners. I don't want her.
Thanks.
Right? Tell him to shove it up his ass.
Sir? How about a hot cup of coffee courtesy of Kevin the Morning Loop?
God, you're trying to do
I
nice.
don't drink coffee, but I would.
Oh, that's nice. See, now that's nice. I don't
Thank you
drink
very
coffee,
much.
but thank you. Yeah, tell him to get the hell out. What was he talking about?
Nothing. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What, he hit on you? He wants you to take you out to a forest preserve? No, I don't want any coffee, but I sure would like to drive you out to a forest preserve and rape you.
Into an accident, Kev, trying to get over here.
Good.
Here you go. Speak curb service.
Yeah.
Here you go, sir.
Okay.
I don't even live in Chicago.
There you go. Careful, it's hot. Enjoy that, sir.
Don't drop it on your crotch like that lady did in
Albuquerque.
Anybody else want a hot cup of coffee? Attention, Chicago. If you're a listener, go get a hot cup of coffee courtesy of the morning show, The Loop, and Pugs, who's outside the Westin. All right, anybody else, Pugs?
Here comes the jogger. Sir, how about a hot cup of coffee courtesy of Kevin the Morning Loop? All right, well, keep going.
Tell him to shove it up his ass.
He's a big dude, Kev.
So?
He'd come back and kick the crap out of me.
All right.
I mean, come on, I'll do it with some people. With that guy.
All right. Yeah, you trying to be nice? No. Anybody else, Pugs?
Yeah, here's a guy.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like a hot cup of coffee courtesy of Kevin the Morning Loop? Thank you. No, thanks?
Well, why not?
What?
Not good enough?
It's good coffee.
What's he like? Could you beat him up?
He was an old man.
I'll tell him to shove it up his ass.
The old man? The old... Oh, cop. Hey, let's get this cop.
All right.
Officer! No, Jesus, they don't come when they call you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's gone.
Why don't you stand right... one more. Stand right in the street.
Right in the street.
Yeah.
You got it. Cup of coffee? There we go. Oh, Kev, we're right in the median. Sir, how about a cup of coffee courtesy of Kevin the Morning Loop? Here you go. You don't want a cup? Give him a cup. He'll take a cup.
Is he drinking coffee?
No, he's not drinking coffee. He is now, Kev.
All right, great.
Thanks to you.
Thank you. Pugs, when that pot's up, come on back, okay?
Okay.
All right, maybe we'll send you out to the tollways today with $100, and it'll be a free ride from Kev. That's working pretty good. How much money do we have in our bank account?
$27.
Oh, no.
You know, that comes out of our little bank account.
Yeah.
Here.
We need to hold a radiothon, maybe.
You want to?
Sure.
Some Saturday?
Yep.
Do a radiothon, go all week at log. We could lock ourselves in, play the same record, we're not leaving. Because I want to send Pugs out with a couple of $100 to the toll plazas, and then we pick up your toll, and it's a free ride from Kev, but we're running out of money.
Maybe some Kev heads will help.
Why can't Mr. Work give us money?
He's given us a lot of money. He does what he can. But, you know, Kathy's got these headlines, 591 rock and roll, and the lady, how about the lady with the salt and pepper shakers?
No, I didn't hear about her.
How many is she? It's in the paper today.
Yep,
She's
86 years old and a big salt and pepper collection.
there you go. I like salt and pepper shakers. How many does she have?
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Kath, I'll show you the stories.
Maybe we could buy the collection. Let's offer a couple of $100 for the collection.
All right, Kathy, here's the headlines with Kathy Voltmer and traffic.
Coming up in the news at 7, Chicago police are searching for an 11-year-old killer. A Channel 5 reporter is facing disorderly conduct charges.
Oh, which one? Which one?
Charlie Wojciechowski.
What'd he do?
He apparently got into it with a cop while he was covering a story. And
Charlie, baby.
Yep.
So the cop wail on him?
I don't know if they actually fought, but he is facing the disorderly conduct charges.
Hey, man, if a cop tells you to get out, Charlie.
Exactly. He was parked in a cab stand, and the cop told him to move, and I guess he said no. Also,
Charlie, hello. That deserves a beating.
James Brown is facing traffic charges after hitting a guy on a bike this weekend with his Mercedes-Benz. As far as traffic goes, we still have that accident northbound on 55. It jams from Weber to past Route 53. 2 right lanes blocked with an accident involving a semi. In East Hazelcrest, southbound Halstead completely blocked, at the Tri-State, where a rollover semi has spilled steel coils. Also, the ramp from northbound Tri-State to southbound Halstead is temporarily open. Northwest Tollway slows Meacham to 53. East-west, good morning, Jim. Heavy at the York Toll, the Tri-State to the Ike. North-south, slowing into Army Trail. Southbound Tri-State heavy Route 60 to Route 22. At half-day, car fires out and on the side. I-57 in the Cal, heavy into the Ryan. That'll take you 22. 95th to downtown. The Stephenson's 34 inbound, the Tri-State to Lakeshore. The Eisenhower inbound from Manheim 23. Outbound to Manheim 36 with an accident involving 2 semis in the roadway at Laramie. Kennedy O'Hare to downtown under 25 still. Outbound to Montrose 27 in the locals, 20 at the Express, 42 to O'Hare, and the Edens is starting to slow approaching the junction. Traffic brought to you by Ameritech. Just dial 0. It's a faster, easier way to dial collect. Today's weather, clouds this morning, rain and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon, high of 75. Now 62 at O'Hare, 63 at Midway, 65 downtown, 645 on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
It's the Tuesday edition of Talk Mess with Kevin Matthews on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
The Cold War is mostly over. The buffalo have returned to the prairie. You finally have a nameplate on your cubicle. But just when you think your world is going pretty good, there's still something missing. One necessary step to make life complete. It's time you got accessorized. Let's go! Right now, pick up any multi-pack of specially marked Special Export Beer or Special Export Light and get a free X-World Accessories catalog. Loaded with excellent items you can get just by redeeming XUBC points. Order exciting stuff like personal stereos, a mountain bike, inline skates, even a Special X biker jacket. And all you have to do is drink beer. Make your world one better. Make your world X-World.
Go out to Bixby's at 1750 North Clark and enjoy August Beer of the Month. $2 Special X Light.
In this game, it isn't how fast you move, but how smart you go. Imitations don't cut it. When you're thirsty deep down, only Gatorade Thirst Quencher will do. Kick it like this! Kick it like this! Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Nothing helps you go longer or stronger.
No matter what you play, Gatorade is the move. Slam it like you mean it. You know what to do.
If you're gonna quench it good, it's gotta be Gatorade. It goes down smooth, quenches fast. Nothing works harder. Hey, we didn't invent sports, just the thirst quenching to get you through.
Kick it like no matter what you play, Gatorade is the move.
Kick it
like this. Like you mean it. You know what to do.
Kick it like
Gotta give me Gatorade. Gotta give me some.
It's gotta be Gatorade. End of story.
Hello and welcome to My Miserable Day, the call-in show devoted to complainers and their problems. Our first call is from Harry. Hi, Harry, you're on the air.
Bob, I'm miserable.
Well, you've called the right place. Why today?
Well, at my job, I'm in charge of transportation.
Uh-huh.
And I rented a truck to make some deliveries.
Yeah.
It wasn't ready when they promised. It was dirty, and to top it all off, it broke down. Bob, I may have lost my job.
Now, calm down. Did you rent from Ryder?
No.
If you'd rented from Ryder, none of this would have happened. In fact, Ryder actually guarantees your satisfaction, and if you aren't satisfied, well, they'll give you a free day's rental.
A free day?
That's what I heard.
What if that one's miserable?
That truck?
No, that day.
Harry, you need help.
The Ryder Commercial Rental Guarantee. If you're not satisfied, you'll get a free day on your next rental. Offer good only at participating locations. Fuel, mileage, insurance charges not included. Other restrictions apply. To find the Ryder location nearest you, call 1-800-GO-RYDER.
Okay, we're back. Folks, if you want to stay off my show and on the road, rent from Ryder.
One of the things that's invigorating Southwest Airlines people more than anything else right now is the tremendous opportunities that we have at Chicago's Midway Airport.
Venerable Midway Airport has had its ups and downs over the years. But if Southwest Airlines Chairman Herb Kelleher has anything to say about it, it's up to stay.
When old Midway Airlines ceased operations, there was great concern in the city of Chicago that its future was behind it. But Southwest Airlines stepped in, agreed with the city of Chicago that it would undertake the responsibility of bringing Midway Airport back to life. And today there are more people going through Midway Airport than there were before. And we're going to continue to press forward with ever greater levels of service to Chicago.
Southwest Airlines has 10 daily nonstops from Midway Airport to Detroit Metro. And starting September 7th, they're expanding to 15 daily nonstops. Not bad, Herb, even if you are from Texas.
Southwest is the low-fare airline.
Okay, coming right up. The lady that, I'm sorry, I was kind of like jumpy when Pugs, was handing out coffee and the people that didn't want coffee. But if somebody offers you something, shouldn't you just say, no, thank you, rather than, I don't live here?
Hey, Kev.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with the world today. It's cranky people, if they just all say thank you and... what?
Kev, your guitar player from Ed Zeppelin, Dave Yurek, is in Germany, and he just phoned us. He's on line 12.
Let's go to Germany, ladies and gentlemen. Ed Zeppelin guitarist David Yurek, who's on tour over in England. Telling you guys, this guy's going to be big. I bet she's going to be on Ed McMahon's Star Search and win it. Hey, Dave, where in Germany are you at?
I'm in a town right now called Oberrosbach, which is a small town. Mm-hmm. It's actually between Nuremberg and Würzburg.
Yeah, right. No way.
Do I start to sound German now?
So it's going well, huh?
It's going great. I'm learning German. Jimmy.
Yeah, hi,
Jimmy?
Dave. Fine. How are you?
Good. Du bist ein Dummkopf.
Yeah, dummer stutter, you stuttering.
Hey, so you're going to, how long are you in Germany? We got to get the band back together. Let's have a Halloween party or something.
Yeah, let's do that. In fact, if Joey, if he's listening, would like to be cool to do something like Toto's or something.
Maybe, just maybe. We'll do something.
Yeah.
We'll do something. When do you get back? Or pretty quick, couple of weeks?
I have like a couple, 3 more weeks. I can say in German, ich bin in Deutschland dreimal Woche.
Right.
You sound like Satan.
Hey, you know what? You go to Germany, then you go to Austria?
Yeah, actually, next week I go to Austria. And
are you going to go to Vienna?
Vienna, yeah, I'm going to be in Vienna.
Are you going to go to Salzburg?
I don't know. I got to go
you got
to
to
a town
hit
called
Salzburg.
Graz.
Go to Salzburg, man. Rock on Plug In over Mozart Grave, if you can find it.
I also going to spend a day in Italy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to lunch in Italy. Last week I went for lunch in France. All the towns here are not too far from each other. I'm going way up in the top from like Hamburg and Hanover all the way down. I'm staying in Bavaria right now.
All right.
So it's like
that's where they invented Hamburger Helper, you know that?
What?
That's where they invented Hamburger Helper.
Hamburger Helper. Yeah, Hamburger.
Hey, listen, call me when you get in, okay? We got to get the band back together. Let's party, baby. Let's rock, okay?
Sounds good, Kev.
All right, Davey.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye. See ya.
See you later.
All right, Dave Yurek from Germany. His new CD, Fretnitized. It's out in stores. I love it. I got time to play something from Yurek's new CD, don't I? Sure I do. This is Davey Yurek, the guy who just called us. He's in Germany. He's coming back. We'll get the band back together and rock you, Kev heads. The Morning Loop, 97.9 FM. Here's Dave Yurek. Dave Yurek, that's off Fretnitized. Some nice stuff, light stuff, and things that rock ya, Davey. So he'll his Fretnitized is in CD stores all around the country. I wish him well. He's worked his butt off. 591 Rock and Roller headphones are open. Marky G and Greco's got big news for us, I guess. And Devon finally will do some horoscopes in the next hour. Hey, Chunga, we're starting to get some faxes in. Could you pull some of those in, buddy, please, pal?
Sure.
Our fax number is 440-3701.
It's the Tuesday edition of Talk Mess with Kevin Matthews on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
Here's computer genius PC modem.
Hey, Bob, what's the toughest thing about putting together a home office? Trying to convince your neighbor that 35 parking spaces is normal. Yeah, but you'll also need a computer that fits your exact budget. Oh, boy, that sounds tough. Not if you go to CompUSA. Right now, buy anything at CompUSA with your CompUSA credit card. You'll pay 0% interest and make no payments for 6 months. And there's no minimum purchase either. Wow. You can say that again. Wow.
Right now, CompUSA is offering 0% interest and no payments for 6 months with no minimum purchase. So get the Hewlett-Packard LaserJet 4L printer. HP printing has never been more affordable or more simple. Econo mode cuts toner usage in half. And new features let the HP LaserJet 4L printer print more complex pages with less RAM.
You know, PC, thanks to CompUSA's 0% interest, I got everything I needed for my home office.
That's great news, Bob.
Yeah, now I'm ready to expand. But first I'll need permission to put up a high-rise in the cul-de-sac.
Offer expires 9/11/94, subject to approval. If not paid in full within 6 months of purchase, finance charges assessed from purchase date, variable APR of 21.55% as of 8/22/94. 50 cents minimum finance charge. Call 1-800-CompUSA.
Okay, a little to the left. No, you're on the left.
Be careful with the couch, guys.
He says that every time.
Could you put a cover on the desk? You know, the last time you scratched it.
I thought we scratched it the time before last.
Nah, we scratched it years ago. Whether it's because of a growing family, growing salary, or just going places, a full 58% of all homeowners move in 7 years or less. Which is why Great Western developed the new tiered cap mortgage, the perfect home loan for people on the move. Its 3-step interest rate caps are designed to keep your total payments lower than our fixed rate loan during the first 6 years of home ownership. And that translates.
To learn more about saving with Great Western's new tiered cap mortgage, call 1-800-GW-ASK-US. That's 1-800-GW-ASK-US.
Betcha Bucky tells us not to bust the lamp again.
Don't bust that lamp again, guys.
Great Western, an equal housing lender. Illinois Residential Mortgage Licensee.
Talk Mess with Kev will be back in a flash on 97.9 The Loop FM.
This is Dr. Joyce Brothers, and I'd like you to know about an inspiring new book, Heritage, The Making of an American Family. It's the saga of the Pamplin family. Their success is legendary, but how they achieved it is really a story of the heart. Through 1,000 years of historic events, their formula for success was to always maintain the highest of principles, regardless of the consequences. It's a fascinating revelation about how great fortunes are built. But it's not about money, it's about values, a saga of struggle and loyalty, romance and devotion, poverty and wealth, a true story told with the wonder and passion of a fine novel. Written by Robert Pamplin, Jr., with a foreword by Norman Vincent Peale, Heritage offers insight into the nature of true success and practical proof that nice guys finish first. You'll be touched and you'll be inspired, because Heritage is a book of wisdom for every generation. Heritage, The Making of an American Family, at bookstores now from Master Media, or call 1-800-334-8232.
Join the Loop this Thursday beginning at 11 p.m. at Mother's in Chicago for Corona's Create Your Own Mexico. Register to win an Apple vacation to Mexico at the all-inclusive Jack Tar Village, Cancun. Brought to you by Corona Beer, Apple Vacations, and the Loop FM 97.9.
The lady with the salt and pepper shaker collection?
Yeah.
She told you to go to hell, Chunga, and you called her, and...
Yeah.
What is it with
that's
everybody?
Nice.
We're down on the streets of Chicago trying to offer free coffee. A lot of people said, hey, thank you. And a couple of, can I spell it? D-I-C. Doc, how do you spell dicks?
That's good enough.
It's with a K, right? Of course it would be. Yes, down there. People are just too moody, man.
Rude.
Too moody.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to try and call her? You want me to try and call the lady with the salt and pepper shaker collection? How do we relax the country? Should they spray? You know how they do for mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Couldn't they just spray like lewd dust?
Maybe. Some Valium.
Or pot dust and just chill out. Let's all laugh a bit.
Mellow out.
Chunga, where does she live? Where am I calling?
She lives in Kansas somewhere, I believe.
St. John, Kansas.
You know, I love to just... I like to just call numbers and kind of play a game, Where Am I?
You don't have much of a life, do you?
Oh, I do. I've got a great family. I love it here. I love what I do. What's her name?
Helen.
Helen?
Come on, Helen. Answer your phone. I want to talk to you about your salt and pepper shaker collection. Why? because we don't have really anything going on this morning, and I'm desperate. You know, I wish listeners would come up to the studio, run around the studio naked or just juggle, or maybe they've got dogs or cats. We could have a pet show. We could have a pet parade up here. Come on, if you got a pet and you want to come on up to the studio, you can come by anytime you want. Just call us first. Can I give out the hotline number?
No.
Come on, why can't I give out the hotline number? If I'm not screening, what do you mean Johnny will get mad? What do you say that for? Johnny won't get mad. Johnny he won't get mad. What does Johnny have the hotline number? He's got 1-800-SHOWGRAM. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the hotline number. Come on, let's give out do you know any radio station hotline numbers? Who? Do you have LS?
No, Eddie does, though.
Let's call Eddie and have him give it to us, okay?
Okay.
How about CKG or US 99? Oh, this lady. How old is this lady?
86.
Oh, maybe she croaked. Come on, Chunga, give out the hotline number here. If I'm going to take on-screen calls at 591 Rock and Roll, how do I got to get a hold of some of these people? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Anybody out there in Kevhead Land, you want to come down and do something in the studio with us? Are we going to have a live studio audience soon? Hey, are we going to have a live studio audience?
Tomorrow we need Kevhead.
Okay, Kevheads, there's one way. I'll take some calls off the headphone. If you're a fun person, come on down. All right. Why don't we bring a friend day?
That's a
Kath,
good one.
you could bring a friend.
Okay.
Who would you bring? I'll bring a friend.
You'd bring Jim Bruckner, probably, huh?
I love him.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who would you bring? Jim, who would you bring?
I could bring this guy down the hall. Randall, he's a nice man.
Who would you bring, Chunga? Who would you bring?
Probably my friend Jordan.
Oh, I met Jordan. He's nice.
This is a listener who's this? Keith, hi.
How you doing, Kev?
Good.
Just wanted to show you. I know your hotline.
You have our hotline number?
Yeah.
How did you get it? Are you like in radio?
No, I got it like 4 years ago from a guy I used to work with.
And he got it from, he used to work here? I don't even know what our hotline number is.
I think he knew someone that worked
Have you
there.
ever tried to call on the weekend? They never answer the phone on the weekend.
Never.
On the weekend do they answer the phones here. Ever. They're all up here with little young girls eating pizza, drinking beer, trying to cop a feel. Well, Keith, you've got not at all. Keith, you got our hotline number, huh?
Yep.
I don't even have it. I don't know. There's a red phone here. I don't know what it is.
I got
I don't
one.
know. Is that the one that rang?
No. I don't know. No, listeners have our hotline number. Come on, let's give out a hotline number to a radio station.
Trying to get Eddie. His line is busy.
Who can we give? How about US 99?
Don't know it.
Don't know it.
I do. Hang on.
Do we want to pick on them? They're just country folk over there trying to have a good time eating Bob Evans and spinning Junior Samples records. No, we don't have to.
No, let's leave them alone.
Whatever. I tell you what we got to do is we got to get Pugsley out on the street and brew up some more hot black coffee is what we got to do. Pugsley! Hey, Doc, what are you doing? Why don't you go on the street, Doc? Doc, what are you doing? You're standing around now a lot, just sitting and what do you want to do, Doc? You want to whittle? You want to make things for listeners? What do you want to do? What do you want to do,
I'll
Doc?
whittle something.
No, you're sitting there now. Do you want to do anything? What do you want to do?
What do you want me to do?
How about if you make some wacky commercials? Why don't you go in, write a commercial, and produce it, and then bring it in and play it? Wacky. What would you really do that?
Sure.
How could you get that done in 10 minutes?
I'll think of a product.
Can you get it done in 10 minutes?
Okay.
What product are you thinking of? Come on.
I'd rather surprise you.
Okay, could you get it done in 10 minutes so we could hear it? Okay, go to work, okay? Make it a 30-second commercial. You write it, okay, Doc? Write it, produce it, and we'll have Doc start doing wacky tapes. Okay, we'll call it Wacky Tapes with Doc. Chunga, I don't have time to take calls because we've got to get into our news. Is there a Chunga's got a headache today.
No,
he asked me for some Excedrin. He goes, Kev, do you have a headache? Or do you have any aspirin? I said, yeah, Chunga, what's wrong? He goes, I don't know. What's wrong with you, Chunga?
Just a little achy.
Well, you got to go to the doctor or something. You know that? You're starting to fall apart here. Come on, buddy. You want to have an exam right on the air?
No.
Why?
Because that's a private thing.
Tell me about it, especially when they're checking for hernia.
Kev will be right back. On the Loop. 97.9 FM.
This Labor Day weekend, the Loop FM gets ready for the return of the world's greatest rock and roll band.
Ed Zeppelin?
Sunday and Monday, the Loop 97.9 rolls out the complete, definitive history of the Rolling Stones. And when they invade Soldier Field September 11th and 12th, we'll have your free tickets all Labor Day weekend. Only one band is the king of rock and roll, and only one beer can bring them to you. Budweiser, the king of beers. Visit your favorite participating Bud retailer and pick up a free Stones tour book and poster while supplies last. Don't miss the complete history of the Rolling Stones. Labor Day weekend, brought to you by Budweiser, White Hen, and 97.9 The Loop FM.
Across the country, teenagers are converging on locations where strange sightings have occurred.
I hear they look really different, but cool, you know? They say some of them come in colors you don't see anywhere else.
How soon do you think you'll make contact?
Oh, as soon as they open the store, man. As soon as they open the store.
Yes, a new world of Fila athletic shoes are now at Champ Sports, the store that's always the first to have the latest shoes, equipment, and apparel. Like Fila's Spoiler Mid, a basketball shoe with a built-in spoiler to help you take off. Go for warp speed in the new Fila Mindbender running shoe. Or explore your outer limits in the Steam, a cross-trainer in colors you won't find anywhere but Champ Sports.
It's them! They're here!
With Fila once again changing the game, who knows if life on Earth will ever be the same? Perhaps only one thing stands certain. Before you even know you want it, Champ Sports has it. Champ Sports. Get the real stuff first.
You want to know what's wrong with things today? We make everything harder than it has to be. Try buying spaghetti sauce, regular or chunky, from the opera singer or the movie star. If you ask me, movie stars should just make movies. No pasta, no popcorn, no exercise tapes. You give an actor shelf space, next thing, they want to be president. I'll tell you what else we don't need. Another way to make a collect call. It used to be the only way to make a collect call was by dialing 0. Now there are access codes that look like Imelda Marcos' shoe bill, or cute little 800 numbers like 1-800, hand over your cash. Oh, and this is what kills me. You go through all that trouble grinding your fingers into tiny little nubs, and you might not even save any money, because dialing 0 is actually cheaper on some collect calls. Listen, you dial 0, you save money. You're welcome.
The preceding message has been brought to you by Ameritech, who reminds you for the faster and easier way to call collect, just dial 0 and listen for
Ameritech,
your best link to better communication. Savings apply to certain intralet Ameritech calls, rates as of 4/1/94.
What a way to watch the world seize the day as it unfurls, capturing the moments of our laughter and our rage, capturing our spirit on each and every page. Look out into the world, look deep into our souls. The Tribune means the world to Chicago. Chicago. The Tribune means the world to Chicago.
Pick up today's Chicago Tribune.
From Chicago, broadcasting in stereo. You're listening to WLUP Chicago, a Scotty Ginsburg radio station. General Manager Lawrence J. Warden. It's 9 after the hour. For the affiliates we do not have, here's Kathy Voltmar.
Thank you, Jim. And topping the news at 7:09, a manhunt is on for an 11-year-old boy. The full story after a check of traffic. We still have that bad accident northbound on I-55. It jams from Weber To pass Route 53 with the 2 right lanes blocked with an accident with injuries involving a semi. We also have a problem on the Eisenhower outbound. At Laramie, there's an accident involving 2 semis in the left center lane. Delays start around Independence outbound on the Ike. Post Office to Manheim 3649 to Route 53. The Eisenhower coming in is heavy with gapers. Your drive time in from 53, about 46 minutes, 28 from the Manheim area. Stevenson coming in 33, the Tri-State to Lakeshore Drive. The Ryan 95th to downtown at 27. Calumet heavy in from Cottage Grove, I-57 slow into the Rhine. Going up north, the Eden slow in from Foster to the Junction, Lake Cook to Montrose 26. Kennedy O'Hare to downtown 37, 19 from the Junction, outbound to the Junction 28 in the locals, 20 the Express, 44 to the airport. As for the Tri-State northbound, things are pretty typical. Southbound, we do have a delay, Route 60 to Route 22, again into Deerfield. North-south, I-55 to the Northwest 35, east-west heavy into York. Northwest, Barrington Road to the Kennedy, a 24-minute drive. That look at traffic brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Now at Dunkin' Donuts, get a 20-ounce Chicago White Sox travel mug filled with delicious coffee, just $2.99 at participating shops while supplies last. In the news at 7-Eleven, Chicago police are looking for an 11-year-old boy in connection with a shooting that left a 14-year-old girl dead. It happened Sunday night as the girl left a birthday party on the south side. The kid police are looking for has a long arrest record already. They think he was firing at a group of boys playing football, but hit the girl instead. More arrests may be on the way in connection with a burglary ring that stole more than $1 million worth of stuff, everything from electronics to wedding gowns. The ring's supposedly responsible for up to 50 break-ins across 4 states, many of them from bridal shops. Police nabbed the 2 main suspects Sunday after a job in Waukegan. Some Chicago area commuters are breathing a little easier today. President Clinton ordered striking Soo Line rail workers back to work while federal mediators try to settle that dispute. The freight line strike has not directly affected commuters yet, but the union involved threatened to expand the strike to railroads that carry Metra commuter trains. A Channel 5 reporter is facing disorderly conduct charges now. Charlie Wojciechowski supposedly got into it with a cop while covering the strike story at the train station. It was sparked by the station's van being parked at the taxi stand. A Phoenix undertaker is being monitored by the Board of Funeral Directors and Embalmers in that state. This after Ronald Brown was accused of mixing human and animal ashes, cremating a body before the family viewed it, and not telling a widow when her husband's funeral would be held, causing her to miss it. Brown blames the accusation on a disgruntled worker. And James Brown goes to court in October for a weekend traffic accident. Apparently Brown drove his Mercedes into the path of a guy who was riding his bike at a 4-way intersection. The guy complained of pain in the thigh after falling off, but refused medical attention. Brown was ticketed for failing to yield the right-of-way, but wasn't arrested. It happened in Augusta, Georgia. In sports, more with Mark Giangreco in about 15 minutes. He'll have the full story. News brought to you by Account Temps, the finance, bookkeeping, and personnel specialists. Today's weather: clouds this morning, rain and possible thunderstorms this afternoon, high of 75. The rain could continue tonight, low down to about 60 tomorrow, some clouds, and a high around 70. Now 62 at O'Hare, 63 at Midway, 65 downtown, 713 on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
Kevin Matthews will take your call next at 591 Rock and Roll on the Loop FM.
Accounting, Fernwell speaking.
Hello, Mr. Fernwell?
Norman, is that you?
It sure is.
You sound so relaxed.
It's this 6-month cruise for warriors, sir. I'm learning to live a day at a time. And if I feel a worry coming on, I just say to myself, life is beautiful.
Life sure is beautiful around here, ever since Bob arrived.
Bob?
Bob, the temporary specialist from Account Temps. He's got the office in shipshape. That's funny. You're on an extended cruise, and everything here is shipshape.
Life is beautiful.
Yes, Bob from Account Temps is a regular John Paul Jones, navigating his way through the year-end report.
Life is beautiful.
And all of last quarter's statements.
Life is beautiful.
Why, he's even analyzed those general ledger accounts we're having so much trouble with.
I gotta get back to the office.
Now then.
For expert temporaries in accounting, finance, and bookkeeping, call the Account Temps office nearest you. Downtown, Hoffman Estates, Northbrook, or Oakbrook. It's a little thing. Nobody talks about it. But it's worth knowing. When you find a pair of Levi's jeans at JCPenney with a red tab on the back pocket, you found something special. Special denim that's woven a unique and exclusive way.
a special way of sewing them. Over 40 separate steps to make just one pair. Pretty amazing. The Levi's Red Tab. It's a little thing, but it makes a big difference. Levi's Red Tab Jeans. For the fit and style you want, come to JCPenney, your Levi's Red Tab Jeans headquarters. We offer a Red Tab guarantee. We'll meet or beat any competitor's price on any comparable Levi's Red Tab jeans, shirts, or jackets, guaranteed.
It's the end of the model year, and your local Ford dealer is moving out America's best-selling cars and trucks. For a limited time, get $500 cash back direct from Ford on Ford Aspire, the lowest priced car in America with standard dual airbags. Get $750 cash back on Ford Tempo, or a great 24-month lease deal on any new Ford Escort in stock. The end of the model year means great deals on Ford trucks, too, like $2,000 cash back on Ford Bronco, or 2.9% factory financing on select Ford F-150s. Don't miss these deals. $500 cash on Ford Aspire, $750 cash on Ford Tempo, great 24-month lease deals on Ford Escort, $2,000 cash on Ford Bronco, 2.9 financing on Ford F-150, and many others. It's the end of the model year, and now's the smartest time to buy. But you gotta hurry. These offers end soon. 2.9 financing available for up to 48 months to qualified retail buyers through Ford Credit with 10% down. See your local Ford dealer today for complete details.
WLUP Chicago, good morning.
Hey, we got Pigskin Picks. The Bears play Tampa Bay on Sunday. Opening NFL season. It's here. It's here. Summer's gone. I feel sad. It's gone, man. Pigskin Picks. What's that gonna run?
You know, I got to do that for the office pools. People depend on me. When? Thursday? Thursday and Friday. What time? How early Thursday? Too early. Now, let's talk now.
How about 7:40 right after Greco? That, because people, you know, they got to get the football pools in by 8. Jim, by the way, call him a jag, whatever you want.
Who called me a jag?
Oh, lots of people. But people depend on Jim, and he beat the Tribune, the Sun-Times, and USA Today last year. I'm trying to find the games. The games in USA Today. Is there a spreadsheet on football? I can't find it. Hey, we should call our bookie in Vegas, too. Let's book him, okay? We'll find out what the odds are. I wonder what the Bears have, what the odds are on the Bears winning the Super Bowl. It's possible. Of course, I'm sure Dallas is high on, right?
Let me see this. Uh-oh. Bears are favored to win by 7.
They should be able to do it. Cleveland, Cincinnati. Boy, there are so many new members. Marky Greco right around the corner. We should analyze this with Mark. Plus, over the weekend, Mark Greco was playing golf, and I guess he lost it emotionally. He broke down, had a bad game going, and I guess we're trying to get the caddy that actually witnessed the breakdown, Mr. Mark Greco. So that's all coming up right around the corner.
You're listening to the Tuesday edition of Talk Mess with Kevin Matthews on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
From Chicago, you're listening to Talk Mess. This is Jimmy Shorts.
Devon's horoscope's coming up right after Mark, too. Kathy, have you done something to your hair again?
No, Kev.
No?
No, I could have blown it.
It looks good. It looks good. It looks good.
No.
The bangs are growing back. That's what.
Yeah.
All right. We should get a hairstylist down here. We should all get haircuts. Something different.
Fun.
I want to be. I think I was going to think about shaving my head.
Oh, yeah, like Woody Harrelson in Natural Born Killers.
Yeah. And boy, that's doing well at the box office. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was great.
You liked it? Chunga walked out of it.
It was very
He said it was way
violent
too
and
violent.
bloody,
Chunga,
but
what
it
was it
good.
that you didn't like about Natural Born Killers?
The opening scene, somebody cut off a man's genital and freaked me out. Threw me for a loop the rest of the movie.
Oh. Hey, wasn't there a copycat? They say there might be a copycat. Some teenagers gooped up on GOP, did a little spree, and they think they saw the movie.
I heard that, but I don't know the details. Of that
They were
story.
busted over the weekend. They were doing robbery, and it went through Ohio, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Minnesota.
John. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. It is really the freakiest thing I've ever seen. It's a good movie, but God, if you hate blood and gore and violence and things
Is
like
it as violent, let's say, as Mr. Limpet?
Yeah, right up there with Mr.
I had
Limpet.
to turn that off. The kids were watching that, and I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, I cannot believe Don Knotts would put out such a movie.
Well, trying to change his image.
I still haven't seen Forrest Gump yet either.
Oh, Kev.
I got to see that.
Kev.
You know what? Because I'm getting more and more details about the movie, and soon it's all going to be, it's going to wreck it.
You may as well not even go. Wait till a video or whatever. But it's real. That was wonderful. But again, Natural Born Killers was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'd like that a lot, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I don't really
the...
like violent movies.
Yeah, but it's in the whole Blue Velvet kind of genre.
There's only one Blue Velvet.
I know.
You know that.
I know, but it's real out there, and I think you'd like it because of that.
See, I don't know. I don't really dig a lot of gore.
Yeah, I don't either. I hate gore and I hate violence, but I really like this movie.
I like good movies like Mom, Pa, Kettle Go to Hawaii.
Now there's one.
Now that's a movie. The Bowery Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's a movie. Dr. Strangelove. That's a movie. Did you ever see that? That's my favorite movie of all time.
No, I have never seen that
Dr.
movie.
Strangelove. I saw that when I was 7 years old at a drive-in.
Whoa.
Went with the parents. They thought we were asleep in the back seat. You know, that was pretty risque back then.
Dr. Strangelove?
Oh, yeah, that's a brilliant movie.
Wow.
I love that movie.
Never seen it.
Love that. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh,
I'd say Dr. Strangelove / Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Well, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a... Oh, Casablanca would probably
See, I've never
be right
seen
up.
that entire... you know what? I've never seen that movie or The Maltese Falcon all the way through.
That's a great movie.
With the Christmas movie that's on
It's a Wonderful
It's a
Life.
Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
I've never seen from beginning to end.
Well, now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But I remember when you only used to be able to see it once a year on Christmas Eve, and I
Yeah.
used to watch it every Christmas Eve.
Jim, your favorite movies?
I like Paint Your Wagon with Lee Marvin.
Now that's a good one where he
I hate
sings.
musicals. I hate musicals.
Do you? Well,
Oh.
some of them are okay. Like West Side Story I like.
See, I hate that. I can't stand that at all.
When these people burst into song, that is kind of
To
weird.
me, a good movie, a musical would be like The Idolmaker. Did you ever see that movie?
Uh-uh.
That's a very good movie. See, rent that, The Idolmaker.
Okay.
That's some good stuff. Found this 8-track laying around. We'll play this by Jonathan Edwards. And then talk to Gian Greco.
Today, I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's tried to run my life. He don't know what he's asking. When he tells me I better get in line, I can't hear what he's saying. When I grow up, I'm gonna make it mine. These ain't dues I've been paying. Well, how much does it cost? I'll buy it. The time is all we've lost. I'll try it. And he can't even run his own life. I'll be damned if he'll run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's tried to run my life. Don't know what he's asking. Working starts to make me wonder where the fruits of what I do are going. He says in love and war all is fair, but he's got cards he ain't showing. How much does it cost? I'll buy it. The time is all we've lost. I'll try it, and he can't even run his own life. I'll be damned if you run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, come on back another day. I promise you I'll be singing. This old world, she's gonna turn around. Brand new bells will be ringing.
Oh, that's good.
All right, Mikey, how are you? Mike the engineer. God bless this man right here. I love you, Mike.
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm fine, buddy. This guy, I'll tell you, he's a worker. He's a mover. He's a shaker. He's Mikey. Mike, tell me you're not going on a different shift. Are you working nights? Are you working nights? Are we losing you in the morning?
Thank you.
What?
Jimmy, help me.
Oh, man. Darn it. It's like they're putting you in the hot box. Oh, golly. It's like Pappy on the movie. You're going to nights? Oh, God. You got to go out to the transmitter, Mikey?
No, I'll be here at night.
Oh, boy. Who's going to work the mornings?
I don't know.
Mike, can't they keep you here, for God's sake?
What's the union for, Mike?
Come on, baby. I want you here, Mikey.
not their
You're my
fault.
pal. Tell you, you need a light bulb. This guy will get it fixed. You need something clean working. This guy gets it fixed. Darn it. They always do that. Send away the good guys.
Oh, thank you.
Darn it, Mikey. When's your last day?
I don't know. I think this is my last week on
Really?
the morning.
Chunga, let's get him a stripper, okay?
Cool.
Everybody's last day. Get a stripper. Gary Meyer,
Cool.
strippers. Going to have about 5 strippers just jumping.
Mike, you've done a good job.
Thank you.
You are a good
I
man.
appreciate it. Thank you.
God bless Mikey. Oh, damn it. We better get somebody good or else we're going to kick his ass. We're going to make it really tough on the new guy. Traffic and G and Greco's standing by. I got a little surprise from Marky. Yesterday I won a car.
Yeah.
Closest to the pin.
Lexus.
A Lexus.
Cool.
For a week. So I'm going to give it to a listener. The owner of the Lexus doesn't know it, the dealership, but all you got to do is be a licensed driver. You can't drive it out of Illinois, and you can only put like 750 miles on it. So I'll give it to a listener.
I thought you were looking for the person with the worst driving record.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Lexus guys would love that.
Well, I don't have to do that.
No.
Should I?
It'd be kind of fun.
Well, maybe I'll figure something out, but the dealership's not open till after 8 o'clock, so.
That's McGrath, Lexus.
That would be McGrath, yeah. Good people out there. I love it.
Perfection.
Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Closest to the pin, natural birdie on that hole.
You're such a god.
Oh, it's a Cinderella boy. You should have seen it, Mark.
Did you really? You
Yeah.
actually won it closest to the pin?
Yeah.
And listen, I did not lose it Saturday, okay?
Yes.
It was just one of those little...
Yes, you and Charlie Hojawowski or whatever his name is, you're losing it.
Wojo. You don't
Wojo.
mess. You don't mess
Wojo.
with the Wojo, man.
Whoa, got my Wojo working.
And as usual, that story was exaggerated.
Oh, was it really? Well, I hear Charlie Wojciechowski
He was very polite.
lipping off to a cop.
He was very
God.
low-key and said, okay, we'll move the truck, but,
Yeah.
we have to lower the mast and,
Yeah.
pick up all the equipment.
Right.
And apparently
Right.
the police officer was not very patient. But
Well, they can lose
he
it.
wasn't
They-
loud, vulgar, and
Chicago cops,
abusive.
God bless them, but they can lose it. They can lose it.
Hey, Charlie is the lowest key. We don't even know if his heart is beating. Charlie's a very low-key guy, very
So he didn't,
mellow,
he didn't
very
spit
quiet.
on a cop.
No, he
Okay.
didn't.
I think I read that in Feeder's column.
That sensational media.
Doggone it. Hey, is Doc around, by the way? His assignment for those, can he come on down here? He's going to do some... Doc, I had Doc go to the desk, the writer's desk, and he's going to write a wacky commercial. Read it live on the air. I gave him 10 minutes to do it.
So you won Alexis for a week.
Yeah, closest to the pin, buddy. It was beautiful. It was
A lot of restrictions on that, though. You just leave it running in your garage for 10 minutes, warm it up, and turn it back in.
Yeah. 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 Hey, can I take a break, everybody, and then I got
sure.
surprises. I got people on hold.
Sure.
Tell you about the Lexus, the car, Natural Birdie. Oh, it was a beautiful bitch of a putt, too. Downhill, had to take a turn, broke left to right, and nailed it right in the hole.
Jim, may I have a time check, please?
Yes, you can, Chunk. I'm glad you reminded me. The time is...
I have 7:29:30.
I got 20. I got 7:28:50.
All right, let's
Wait,
synchronize.
I got 7:28. I'll have 7:29 and... Oh.
Mark, got it.
G and Greco. All right, is next, kids. Hang on.
Excuse me, can I put my towel here?
Sure.
Great.
What is that?
It's called sunscreen.
No, that.
Oh, it's my snowblower. Brand new, just bought it. It's the off-season, you know. Got it for half price.
So why don't you just put it in your garage?
Because I joined Bally's Health Clubs. See, it's their off-season, too, and they're having this big, huge off-season sale. It's the best offer of the year. I'm surprised you haven't heard. Let me see your radio.
It's the best offer of the year. Call 1-800-WORKOUT right now.
See? But you gotta hurry. The sale's practically over. Wait, there he is.
Who?
Since I joined Bally's, I've been working out. Free weights, cardiovascular machines, step aerobic classes. That's why I'm at the beach today. That's why I got the snowblower. 'Cause see that guy over there? Well, last summer, he kicked sand in my face.
This is your last chance to take advantage of Bally's off-season sale with the best offer of the year. Call 1-800-WORKOUT now.
Revenge!
Don't miss the off-season sale. Visit Bally's Chicago Health Club today.
Ordinary snackers have never caught my eye, but a Dolly Madison snackin' dude, my, oh my. Even if I catch him, I'll never keep him to myself, so I keep singers in my cupboard and gem donuts on the shelf.
His appetite's amazing.
Now I fear I'm falling. What a strange relationship. I love a snackin' dude with Dolly sugar on his lips.
He's a man on a mission. Got a snacking attitude. Looking for Dolly Madison. He is a snacking dude.
Dolly Madison Bakery Snacks. It's what you do when you have a snackin' attitude.
Hello and welcome to My Miserable Day, the call-in show devoted to complainers and their problems. Our first call is from Harry. Hi, Harry, you're on the air.
Bob, I'm miserable.
Well, you've called the right place. Why today?
Well, at my job, I'm in charge of transportation.
Uh-huh.
And I rented a truck to make some deliveries.
Yeah.
It wasn't ready when they promised. It was dirty, and to top it all off, it broke down. Bob, I may have lost my job.
Now, calm down. Did you rent from Ryder?
No.
If you'd rented from Ryder, none of this would have happened. In fact, Ryder actually guarantees your satisfaction, and if you aren't satisfied, well, they'll give you a free day's rental.
A free day?
That's what I heard.
What if that one's miserable?
That truck?
No, that day.
Harry, you need help.
The Ryder Commercial Rental Guarantee. If you're not satisfied, you'll get a free day on your next rental. Offer good only at participating locations. Fuel, mileage, insurance charges not included. Other restrictions apply. To find the Ryder location nearest you, call 1-800-GO-RYDER.
Okay, we're back. Folks, if you want to stay off my show and on the road, rent from Ryder.
WLUP Chicago. Step by from Mark G. and Greco.
Go and do it in the road.
Sure, Jim, we do have some heavy traffic inbound on the Stevenson this morning, north-south to Lakeshore, about 50 minutes, 33, and from the Tri-State, also an accident outbound on the Eisenhower at Laramie, right center lane block. The accident involves two semis. It's about an hour out to Route 53, 42 to Manheim, Tri-State southbound at Route 137. There's an accident on the side. We have an accident on the side, Northwest Tollway at Roselle Road, and northbound I-65, all lanes are blocked north of 61st with an accident where a truck lost its trailer. I'll have travel times and the full traffic report in about 10 minutes. Mostly cloudy weather-wise this morning, rain and possible thunderstorms this afternoon. High of 75, likely to rain tonight. Tomorrow, just cloudy. Now 61 at O'Hare, 62 at Midway, 64 downtown, 7:33 on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
All right, baby. It's time for Mark G. and Greco. Stand by for a surprise, Mark. Sports brought to you by Harrah's Casino of Joliet.
Did you call Tony?
No.
All right.
Would I do that?
Leave him alone.
Number one for fun. Here is Mark Giangreco.
Thank you, Kev. Bears head coach Dave Wannstedt, is never one to stand pat. Even though his roster is set for Sunday's opener against the Bucs, he's always going to be looking to pick up a new player here and there. And he's going to give former Bear cornerback Vesty Jackson a tryout next week. College football last night, Ohio State thumped Fresno State 34-10 in the Pigskin Classic at Anaheim. Northwestern head coach Gary Barnett named junior college transfer Tim Hughes as his starting quarterback for Saturday's opener against Notre Dame at Soldier Field. U.S. Open tennis, Marcus Zupka upset second-seeded Goran Ivanisevic, and Richie Renenberg stunned seventh-seeded Boris Becker. NBA's last two coaching vacancies have been filled. Bob Hill takes over the San Antonio Spurs, and former Bulls assistant Bill Blair gets the Timberwolves job. Arlington racetrack announcer Kurt Becker's giving up the horses for horsepower, moving on to a career calling races on the NASCAR circuit. And a very sad note, former Bear quarterback Bobby Douglas, who filed for bankruptcy in '92, was evicted from his Lake Forest home he once owned but had been renting. Ouch. I'm Mark Giangreco. That's sports in the Morning Loop 97.9 FM.
Gotta help him.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Really?
Good guy.
Yeah, I'll say a great guy. Great guy. Doggone it.
He's had a bunch of failed businesses and, some bad luck.
I met Bob Avellini yesterday.
He's a funny guy, isn't he?
He's a good guy. He's a
goofball.
Guy. At Allison Rosati's golf outing.
Yeah, that I wasn't invited to.
You weren't invited. Mm-hmm. Why weren't you invited, Mark?
Oh, she gave me some lame excuse, like, I didn't know you were playing.
Well, like I said, this dealership owes me a car for a week. Now, I'd like to give it
deal.
Closest to the pin.
It comes with an engine.
Got a Lexus. Doc, did you see that? Did you see my hit by chance?
I did.
You did?
Pretty good job.
Pretty nice. And then the natural birdie on that.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Doc.
So, I think I read in the paper, I don't know whose column it was. Was it Feeder? About you and your golf game over the weekend?
No.
Yeah. Did you read it, yeah?
No, I didn't.
Headlines.
Page 42, Mark.
Giangreco loses it.
Get out of here. No.
I'm serious. And the caddy, Tony, that kid, he's got a lawsuit. He's suing you.
I don't think so.
Well, ladies, you had a bad game, right?
Well, yeah. It's like all of them.
And the caddy, Tony,
nice guy.
He always file on a lawsuit.
Great young man. Is that you, Tony?
Tony's on the phone. Tony.
Yeah.
Hi, here's. I know you're scared of Mark, Mr. Giangreco.
No, he's not. Tony, is that you?
Mr. Giangreco?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm sorry if I did anything wrong.
Yeah, well.
I'm really sorry. I'm just starting out here.
Tony, you didn't do anything
Tony,
wrong.
did he really lose it?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Giangreco.
Son, it was
You didn't have
fine.
to yell at me, though.
No, I did not yell at you. I was
Well, that's what the lawsuit
I was
says.
just yelling.
Uh-huh.
It was not directed at any particular person. You did a fine job.
I'm sorry, Mr. Giangreco. I'm sorry I was laughing so hard.
Tony, I got.
Yeah, well, you know what? That did tick me off a little bit.
Tony, I got to ask you a question. What hole was it on where Mr. Giangreco lost it?
He was yelling most of the day. I don't understand.
Hey,
no, seriously,
17 was the only one that
where he lost it, and he called you. Did he swear a lot?
You know,
Tony.
I was so flustered I couldn't hear him.
Tony,
let me ask you something, mister. What kind of tip did you get?
It wasn't very good.
What?
It wasn't very good.
That was a great tip.
How much did he tip you?
$2.
You little...
No, seriously, Tony, don't be funny. How much did he tip you? Tony, how much did he tip you?
He gave me a most generous tip.
Well, what was it, Tony?
I don't remember.
Tony,
you're damn right.
Are you kidding me? Was it $20? Was it over $20?
No.
It wasn't?
It was $20.
Tony, I don't want you to be smart, okay? I want the truth out of you. What was it? Oh, it was over $20? Hey, Tony.
Let me think.
You're starting to make me mad, Tony. I'd like to hit you right in the head with a 9-iron.
I want to know who put you up to this, mister.
And Tony, I got to ask you a question. What kind of words was Mark using? Did any words begin with an F?
Oh, no, I don't. No, he didn't use that.
Come on.
That vulgar language. He just got very nasty.
You're telling me he didn't use that word?
But Tony, it was not directed at you.
Well,
that's according to the lawsuit in the paper today.
No, Mr. Gene Greco's a very nice guy.
All right, but he lost
with
it.
a very bad golf
He lost it. He lost it.
Yeah. It happened.
All right.
It was a very generous tip. I think it was a $40 tip.
And
I think it was, too.
And you were laughing inside.
Well, yeah.
I'll see you on the driving range, mister.
Little bastard. Sure. That was Tony the caddy. Come on, buddy. Let's get a game together.
We will. I mean, I just...
nobody wants to play.
I've got a rough schedule here.
Steve and Gary break up. Johnny, he's like, he's into leather crafts now.
Is he still in... Where is he?
He's home, but he's into leather craft. He's making everybody wallets around here.
It's a good thing Johnny doesn't play golf, though.
He does.
He does?
Yeah. He kind of digs it. He's only played 2 games in his life.
Can he stand still long enough to hit the ball?
No.
He is.
No,
wow.
God, that was the longest. You should have seen Doc yesterday.
He's a rabbit on strychnine.
Man, Mark, Doc, you think you had a bad game.
He's bad.
Teague, my 6-year-old,
There's somebody better.
beat him. Poor guy.
I had to play with Doc.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, did you get your mock commercial written?
Yeah, mostly.
Come on, bring it in here, okay? Doc's got I sent, we start doing
just like
mock
first day of school, little writing quiz.
Yeah, I'm going to have him start contributing to the show, Doc, is kind of just, Doc, you contribute. I'm not saying you don't, but you were, just kind of daydreaming. I said, hey, Doc, why don't you go in and write a wacky commercial?
For Becker Beeper.
Okay, from yesterday's game, and Doc told me he's sore.
Depressing.
Yeah, I'll say. You guys, you finished 2 under yesterday?
Yep.
Okay, hello. Wow.
A few.
Doc, do you need a what?
Doc, who'd you play with?
Some guys.
Ernie and John.
Ernie and John. There we go.
Very nice guys.
Bert and Ernie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were calling them Bert and Ernie, too.
Mark, you know how it is. You play, you're having a bad game, and then everybody wants to give you tips.
Yeah, right.
And you have a better chance playing something else rather than golf.
Every time out.
Everybody's an expert.
I usually start out fine, maybe even par the first hole. I'm relaxed and start tightening up. And
it's good advice.
Your hands are turning white.
Well,
mine did too.
Yeah,
that's when I knew I had a problem.
The club so hard, your hands turned white.
Yeah, that's when I knew.
His hands were turning white. It looked like he had some kind of disease.
Our service department is open Monday through Thursday, 7.
I'm calling about the Lexus car I won.
And Friday and Saturday, 7:30.
I'll punch in. Thank you. This guy owes me a car for a week. I want to give it to a listener. Yeah, it's dealership
I'm sorry,
music.
Kev, we can't do that. It's not
hey,
part of the
you owe me a car. Listen to that dealership music. Yeah.
Are you going to try that thing 75 to reverse to see if the trans could take it?
Yeah, I'm going to see how well this baby rides. I had to just leave.
Thank you for calling. This is Bob McKinnon. I'm sorry I'm away from my desk right now.
Good man right here. He owes me a car.
And I'll return your call as soon as possible.
Right.
It's actually come down to a 78 Camaro off the used car lot.
No, this is a brand new Lexus, man.
We saw it. It's nice.
Hey, Bob, how are you? It's Kev over at the Loop, Matthews. I was in Allison Rosati's golf tournament yesterday. I got it closest to the pin. You owe me a car. I want it. Okay, I'm off the air at 10 o'clock. Cabot Island, baby, right down there on Chestnut, okay? And it's okay that I let a listener use it for a week, right? Could you call me? Here's Chunga. Chunga line 11, quick. See ya, buddy. Thanks.
Love ya.
Bye. Do your taxes. All right. It was a beautiful car.
It is.
Beautiful
They're
car.
nice.
What's wrong, Mark?
I'm just a little upset that little punk tried to frame me.
I'd break his hands.
Yeah.
You know the people.
It's just like Charlie Wojciechowski,
who lost it and according to paper spit on a cop.
See, he did not. That story was blown way out of proportion. The Wojo man is mellow.
Can we call? Do you have Wojo's home number?
I don't have his number. Call the station.
You got Wojo's. Is he there?
I don't think he's in that early. Call the desk. They'll give you his number.
Really? I'll take a break, or you want to stick around? You got to get the kids to hockey school? What?
Today's the first day of school, as a matter of fact.
How about this? Next hour, we'll call Charlie Hojowoski or Hodjowaska. Huskamoski. And ask him what the deal is. Okay. Well, you guys got tempers over there at NBC. Sure, you're angry.
A little short fuse.
Sure, sometimes.
Listen, can we go early next hour? Because I got to walk the kids to school
today. That's fine. What time?
They're leaving at 8:30, so maybe if we can go late 8:20. Jim, is that okay with you? Does that screw up the time check thing? All right, thanks.
Mark, if you have a cellular phone, maybe you could actually broadcast walking the kids to school.
You know what? It doesn't work. The battery's dead. Really, it's an NBC phone.
Oh, the Peacock phone?
Yeah.
All right.
Missing a
Where
couple
do you
feathers.
speak? In the Peacock phone, where do you speak? Right in the ass? Lift the feathers?
Oh.
All right.
Right in the beak.
Yeah. All right, sure,
Little
Marky.
beak speak.
That's fine, Mark, because God bless you, you're a good Italian.
Well, let me test the phone. I don't think it works.
All right.
I think it's in the
That'd be kinda
refrigerator
cute.
right now.
What grade are we going to walk the kids to?
Let's see. Mark's going to 5th.
Oh, that's great.
Hootie's going to 3rd.
5th.
Good old
That's
Hootie.
when my sexuality really...
right. And Matt's going to
ignited.
kindergarten.
Is little Mark, you think he's seen Playboy?
I found a couple under the bed.
Did you really?
No.
Trevor
Talk about
saw
his
Playboy.
bed. No, He
told me on the
that
way...
was my bed, actually.
On the way back from football, he was talking, yeah, Dad, I've seen a Playboy.
I'm reading the
really?
articles.
Yeah, Uncle Mike. He had a
Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike. Yeah, he had a Playboy. And a penthouse. I'm going on.
And a
thinking
puppet.
Penthouse, yeah. He goes, it doesn't bother me. I don't like looking at the garage, though.
All right, I'll see you in a half an hour.
All right, bye, Mark.
All right.
See you do your taxes. That's what he said. All right. Good. What?
I'm just on Kevin Meaney's Cut on Time. He's on remote C.
Kevin Meaney via satellite from New York, I would imagine, talking to radio stations today. This has got to be a hell of an assignment for you. Kevin Meaney, my pal. Is he there, Kev?
Hello.
Kev, did you know that you were going to talk to us? You're talking to all these little DJs all around the corner, all around the country, aren't you?
All around the corner.
How are you, Kev? It's Kev. It's me. It's
That's
okay.
right. Oh, it's Kevin Matthews.
It's okay.
We're
it's
up
me.
on
We're
satellite with Kevin Matthews?
Yeah, you're on the Big Bird. We're on the Big Bird,
my
everybody, with
God.
Kevin Meaney.
Oh, Venus.
Yeah.
My wacky Venus.
Yeah. How are you, Kev?
My Venus is good.
Good. You're talking to DJs all morning long.
Hey,
okay,
I'll
right
tell
now,
ya.
let's go to Bob Scooter in Boston. Hi, Kevin Meaney. I understand you're a comic. Of course, you started Uncle Buck and everything.
That's right.
How's the tour going? Do you know
right.
Robin Williams? Do you think there'll be a Comic Relief 5?
I certainly hope so.
I do
yes,
too.
Because
I
I
do
think
too.
they really bring in a lot of money for the homeless.
Well, I'd certainly I hope they come up with the money just so they can quit that program, okay? How about they raise money just to shut the program down, okay?
Are you out of character now?
We're on the air right now, Kev.
I know, but are you out of character because you were in a kind of a wacky radio guy there for a minute?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bob Doer, Doer of the Mornings.
Right,
Right
yes.
now, let's go to Kevin Meaney. He is a comic. He's been on Showtime, HBO. If you saw me down at
HBO.
if you saw me at the Comedy Nut, I actually introduced Kevin Meaney, and it's good to see you again, Kev. What are you doing? Why are you talking to DJs via satellite?
Because I am talking about my cross-country trip. That I did for HBO. I traveled cross-country in a Winnebago.
Right. Did you drive yourself?
I did.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Absolutely.
Great.
That's how much of a budget it was.
Did you get mugged or anything
No,
like
I didn't
that?
get mugged.
Yeah.
I didn't get mugged, but I was in Wyoming. I had a Wyoming lap dance.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. It says here, Kevin Meaney, HBO, Saturday. It's a Saturday nightly series on Saturdays?
Well, no, they have a new movie every Saturday night. That was what the word I was getting out to America, letting America know that you can get a premiere movie every Saturday night.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have. So watch Kevin Meaney on HBO Saturday. Right. And you're in
No, you're wrong.
Well, promoting HBO's Saturday night series.
Right. But then I'm doing entertainment reports.
It's not right.
It's not right. Going on the Kevin Matthews show like a booty man.
I know you've got hookers in there, mister.
You do.
Yeah. Okay,
Out
so
there
I
getting
get
a
it. You're doing
Wyoming
kind of like
lap
you're doing an HBO travelogue, kind of like a Kuralt,
kind of like a Kuralt.
Charles Kuralt.
On the road.
On the road with Charles Kuralt. Roadkill with Charles Kuralt. Yes, you do. Hey, I understand. Okay, we'll watch that. Now let's move right around. I understand you were at Woodstock.
Yes, I was.
Oh boy.
For HBO.
So did you do timed? Were you after Nine Inch Nails? Did you open for them?
I introduced Porno for Pirates.
And
There you
sang,
go.
too.
There you go. And how was the crowd? Good, receptive, or just a bunch of muddy,
They were great.
beamer riding punks?
They were all hopped up on the goofball.
Up on pot. I smell pot. God, Kev.
It was fun.
Kev, when are you coming back to Chicago, man?
I want to come back again.
When? We did the big show, man. We did the big show.
Joliet? You
With
were
Joliet.
you were so brilliant.
You
on
worked
that
with my
show.
son. You worked with me. You worked with Doc. You worked with
You
Brian
should have saw
McCann.
his face when he saw Trevor on stage. He was like, is this
And
serious?
Danny Bonaducci, right?
Oh, yeah, old Dean
was all
Martin.
liquored
Let's
up.
have some more liquor, Danny Bonaducci.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
My
a pumped-up
God,
little
he's
redheaded monster that night.
holding a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, and it
But
wasn't...
the thing is, he can remember everything because he's
Yeah.
the memory guy.
Yeah, mega memory. Yeah.
A mega memory.
You want to do? You should do another
Give me
show
some
like
gin
that.
sana.
Come
I
on,
need
let's-
gin sana.
Let's do another show like that, Kev.
All right, I would love to.
All right, you want to do Soldier Field?
I want to do. Yes, that's where I want to
Okay,
go.
How many people Soldier Field?
65,000.
65,000.
Jeez,
Sure,
Pete.
we can fill it.
Kinda. With comps. Station could buy comp tickets. We could
You
fill
have
it.
65,000 listeners, right?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Oh, man, I got stomach cramps.
Yeah? Well, why don't you turn on HBO?
All right, and watch Kevin Meaney on Saturday. What time does it air?
Well, it's on September 9th through 11th.
September
And
9th
it's the
through
free,
11th.
It's the free preview weekend, and you'll see my whole, on HBO, you'll see my whole cross-country trip
Oh.
in this Winnebago that
Great.
and then, they're giving you bites right now of what,
So you
some
get
of the
HBO
places-
for free?
No, I don't get HBO.
No, but we do, right? We get to watch HBO, is what I'm saying.
Even if you don't get it, if you have basic cable, you'll be able to get it.
Good, and we'll see
for,
you.
for that weekend, the free preview weekend.
Hey,
And it's fun.
Well, I'll make sure I tell everybody about that. Hey, what DJ do you talk to next?
Hey, I talked to what? I shouldn't say.
Oh yeah, you should
No.
talk. Oh, Kev,
No, they're
Kev, you tell
telling me. They're
Tell-
telling
hey,
me not to say it.
Can I talk to the guy you just talked to?
No, I'm not going to let you talk. I'm talking to Dia Stein right here.
Dia Stein.
Westwood One, our good friend.
Westwood. Yeah, but she can tell us
Yes.
what DJ you got it. Why
Well,
can't
let
she
her
talk?
tell you.
I will. Dina or Dia.
Dia, not
Dia.
Dina.
Dia. What DJ does he have to talk to next? Just, I
She
want to
doesn't
know.
have a, she doesn't have
Yes.
a microphone.
What is it? Mouth it. Pretend she's mad.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well,
but
come
I'll be.
on,
I know.
Kev,
I'll be
you're my
going.
pal.
I'll be going to T.J. Trout in Albuquerque. I know that.
T.J. Trout in Albuquerque. Yeah. Kevin Beatty, how are you? T.J. Trout up here at Albuquerque or down here in New Mexico. Listen, you're on Showtime. Oh, HBO. I'm sorry. And you're in a Winnebago. Boy, I saw you at Zuper's Comedy Castle. And I'll tell you, you killed me. They closed that club. Boy, all these comedy clubs are it's like leprosy, man. They're falling off.
He's going to
Hey,
Rick
listen,
and
look-
Brad in Tulsa next.
Rick and
Oh, I
Brad.
gotta go to
the
Rick
Rick
and
and Brad in
Who
Tulsa,
said
Oklahoma.
Okay,
Inside word.
To Rick and Brad, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, hi, Rick and Brad. Kevin Meaney, how are you? I saw you at the Boner Box comedy shop.
You
And,
can't say boner.
Okay, don't even start
You're
on
gonna
me,
get
Mister. Don't even start on me, Mister. You got
You
me in
are
trouble.
gonna.
It's
You
not
had a
right.
lawsuit.
Thanks
because
to
you
you.
said something
Don't
because you pulled
don't
a
say it.
boner.
Kev, I gotta go. I gotta go right now. Okay.
You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Matthews.
Okay, we'll watch you on HBO. Tell everybody I said hi and come to Chicago soon, okay?
You got it.
Tell your mom I said hi. It's not
Stop it.
right.
You're like a mental case. Boners.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
All right, that's Kevin Meaney, my pal. I know, Chunga. Chunga's
Driving
got
again.
his little hands up in the air and driving the school bus. That means traffic. Well, we're not going to be able to get to traffic until I take a break.
Go for it.
Do we have any hot spots? You know what it is? I haven't eaten in 2 days. That's why.
That's probably why.
Either there or I have a tapeworm again.
Or PMS. I have some Midol if you need it.
There's no such thing as PMS. Okay,
No.
don't even start.
You're right.
Well, what can guys get?
I don't know.
All right. We get Sunday. We get a Bears game. Okay, leave us alone. All right. Traffic in 2 seconds or less, and then Doc, I want you to read your live commercial that you wrote, your wacky commercial. And I want you to really try. Don't
Okay.
give up. Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I turned the mic off.
Your drive time to Mannheim, 47 an hour, 2 to Route 53. Inbound, Ike from Mannheim, 34. Kennedy's about 40 both ways. O'Hare to downtown. Outbound express lanes will save you 5 minutes. Eden's 27 each way. Lake Cook to Montrose. Stevenson's 36 in from the Tri-State to Lakeshore. The other expressways and tollways running pretty typically. Northbound I-65, all lanes blocked past 61st Avenue with an accident where a truck lost its trailer. In East Hazelcrest, southbound Halstead completely blocked at the Tri-State where a rolled over semi spilled some steel coils. Traffic sponsored by Amoco. You expect more from a leader.
Is that Ed Coyle's brother?
Could be steel. Mostly cloudy this morning. Rain and possible thunderstorms this afternoon. High of 75. More clouds, more rain possible tonight. Tomorrow, just clouds. High around 70. Now 61 at O'Hare, 62 at Midway, 64 downtown, 753 on the Morning Loop, 97.9 FM.
More calls direct to Kev at 591 Rock and Roll. Coming up next on 97.9 The Loop FM.
Right now, mortgage rates are still affordable and houses are still a bargain. So you're probably tempted to buy. But who knows what today's low adjustable rates will do once you've committed? Well, to ease your mind, Great Western has a mortgage that provides extra insurance against rising rates. It's the GW Tiered Cap Mortgage. Its 3-step interest rate caps are designed to keep your total payments lower than our fixed-rate loan during the first 6 years of home ownership. And because it's an adjustable rate mortgage, you can save money during the first few years when you need it most. So don't give up on buying that home. Check out the GW Tiered Cap Mortgage only from Great Western. It'll keep your mortgage payments from going through the roof. Call 1-800-GW-ASK-US for the loan office nearest you. That's 1-800-GW-ASK-US. Great Western, an equal housing lender. Illinois Residential Mortgage Licensee.
Are you confused about your future? Looking for a new direction? The heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration industry needs trained technicians now, and Environmental Technical Institute can teach you the skills you'll need to enter this fast-growing industry in just 7 months. If you like working with your hands and being your own boss, this could be the career for you. ETI has 2 campuses, in Itasca and in Blue Island. Day and evening classes and financial assistance is available to those who qualify. Audio-visual programs, modern, well-equipped labs, and industry-trained instructors are ready to prepare you for this excellent career. Call Environmental Technical Institute today at 708-285-9100 and let your new career in the heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration industry begin tomorrow. That's ETI, 708-285-9100. 708-285-9100. Do it now.
I will.
My Peter Jacobson Ultimate Sports Center highlight goes like this. There I am at the U.S. Open with a huge crowd following me because I'm in the zone. My drives are straight and long, unless I'm playing a dogleg, and then, of course, they're curved and long, and my putts are dropping. Hear that one?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on the 18th fairway, needing par to win. I toss some grass in the air, basically because it looks good on TV, and I get ready to hit.
Thank you, Fico.
I said I get ready to hit. That's better. Oh, no. It's heading for the crowd, where it hits a couple of tobacco lobbyists, pinning up 10 inches from the pin. Hey, anything can happen. Who knows? Tonight on ESPN Sports Center.
Whoever wrote this doesn't smoke.
Just playing head games with the U.S. Open field, and maybe the Cowboys will find happiness in Switzerland. Watch Sports Center tonight at 5:30 on ESPN.
All right.
On ESPN Sports Center, it could happen, so you better watch.
Hey, we just we decided, we went over to McDonald's for some reason. I see the boys eating some Egg McMuffins. You order a small Coke. Is that the small Coke? This thing is not a small Coke. This has a Tide. Okay? This has a high... Look at that. That's not a... Is that a small Coke?
No, I ordered you a large one.
Why?
Because
this has got a Tide in it. You could surf in this cup, okay? Join Brian McCann, fresh from his second appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien this Wednesday night, 9 to 11 at Halftime Sports Bar and Grill in Naperville. Enter to win a Pioneer Car CD changer brought to you by Ice House in the Loop FM 97.9.
I think NBC ought to just give Brian McCann the Conan show. There you go. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go. A lot of new shows coming to TV. Lots of new ones. Who's going to hit? Who's going to just, crash and burn? Okay, Doc, about 20 minutes ago, I said, Doc, why don't you go write a wacky commercial, okay? You got it? Do you need any music?
Yeah,
do you need any music? Where's it at? Where's the music at?
Track 11.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
I don't want to let you know what it is.
All right, track 11. Okay, I don't know what I told Doc to go in and write a wacky 30-second
Can I have some, like, a wacky reverb? Because I didn't have a chance to go produce this.
I know. All right, go
ahead. Check. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now what do I do? You want the music on now?
Music, please.
Okay, here is a wacky commercial, 20 minutes old, written by Doc, okay? And here's Doc.
Do you have pains? Do you have boils? Do you have rashes? We can help. Do you wish somebody bad luck? Do you wish somebody bad pain? Do you wish somebody just plain old dead? Operators are waiting. Just call 166-VOODOO. Louisiana residents, void. That's 166-VOODOO. Proud sponsors of the Rolling Stones U.S. Tour. I didn't say it was going to be good. See, that wasn't the music I thought it was either. I never was a complaint to be a copywriter.
All right. Okay, now here.
That was supposed to be witchcraft, but it took too long to come in.
No, that would have helped.
I thought so.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe we could have Pugsley write our next one this next hour. That was good.
Okay, Doc.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right, great. We'll have to do it again tomorrow, okay? Or how about 1 and 9 o'clock hour?
I hope not. No, we can pass this along to somebody else.
All right.
I've got a pen and pad waiting for them.
Very good.
Pugsley's down on the streets of Chicago. He's brewing coffee. Brewing.
What?
I don't know. I hate this English language, man. Brewing. He's making coffee here at the Loop and then takes it down and gives out coffee to hopefully new listeners. We have to snag some new listeners. So we'll say hi to Pugsley in a minute. And Kev heads at 591 Rock and Roll. What? If you...
About that commercial.
Oh, that was great, man. You should send that over to the broadcast school. That is very good, Doc.
A voodoo doll.
Mm-hmm. If you're looking for a bicycle, and aren't we all? I am. I'm in the market for a bicycle. I hate my bike. I hate it. The seat's hard. The tires always go flat. And the chain always comes off. There's a new bicycle shop in Chicago. They make bikes. They make, when I say custom bikes, no, they forget it, because that sounds too expensive. But these bikes are made to order. So you go in, and they're the old kind of frames where you'd slip off the pedal and break your balls. Oh, you don't relate to that, do you, Kat?
No, not
okay.
Really.
Yeah, I'm trying to relate. Okay, to the guys. Guys are going, yeah, Kev, we understand.
Yeah, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What would happen, like, if you slipped off?
It would hurt,
Just get
but not
stuck.
as bad as...
If you are looking for a bicycle, this is a cool little place right on West Erie at 363 West Erie. They make all kinds of cool bikes. Any color, anything you want. If you want these kind of handlebars, you say, I want these kind of handlebars. This kind of frame, these kind of tires. Big tube tires, the kick butt, kind of pee-wee big adventure bikes.
Oh, yeah.
Totally awesome bikes and very affordable. And you get to make it. They'll weld it for you and paint it. And you just go down there and call. Whatever you want. These are just awesome bikes. You can call 654-1796. 654-1796, the Chicago Bicycle Company right here in Chicago. And ask for Vinny, the bike master. I want to see if he can make us like old Stingrays.
Ooh.
There you go.
I remember
there
that.
you go. Did you have a Stingray?
No, but...
The banana seat and the sissy bar?
A boy on my block across the street did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell you, if you had a Stingray, you grew up to be a good American. Doc, did you have a Stingray?
Nope.
Jim?
Nope. Rode my sister's bike. Oh, that's funny, isn't it, Doc? Everything's funny around here.
Why don't you have your own bike, Jimmy?
Huh? I didn't want. I liked my sister's bike.
Call Direct-A-Cab, 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 Direct-A-Cab,
These calls are
Direct-A-Cab, Direct-A-Cab, Direct-A-Cab,
591 Rock and Roll.
Direct-A-Cab, Direct-A-Cab,
Hello?
Direct-A-Cab, Direct-A-Cab, Direct-A-Cab.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
Hey, I'm interested in this bicycle.
Do you like do you have a bike?
I sure do.
Do you like your bike?
It's okay.
But see, it's okay. These bikes, you know what? You can tell you can go really fast on these bikes.
Mm-hmm.
They're the old kind of cool bikes, but they aren't stupid looking. Does that make sense? Am I selling a bike to you or not?
Yeah, you sure are.
No, you know what? They're the old kind of cool looking Pee Wee Herman, big adventure kind of bike, but not that puss-like.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Well, I have someone in mind that needs a bike because of a disability.
Oh, yeah.
I wondered if they can help me out.
What kind of bike? I mean...
Well, there's a gentleman that makes them up north, but...
Oh, yeah, they can make custom bikes for you. They'll make anything you want, and they're really affordable.
I need the number, then.
Oh, I just threw it out. I'll get it. New client. I haven't memorized it yet. It's right down in West Erie, okay? It's very awesome little place. Uh-oh.
Hang on, it's in the trash.
Remember when we used to give trash away? Like coffee cups Johnny Brandmeier drink out of? And remember?
Uh-huh.
Coffee mugs, Steve and Gary. The old days. The old days. Hang on a minute. Here it is. You want to give away trash? But all we have is stuff from the overnight people. And they are mutants, man.
Yeah, messy.
They're like gargoyles at night. They are.
Hey, Igor's a good-looking kid.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, it's 654.
Okay.
1796.
And the name of the shop is?
Chicago Bicycle Company, right in Chicago. They're awesome. I got to get a bike.
Where's it located?
It's on West Erie. Okay?
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Thanks, Ken.
Well, goodbye. Let's see. A couple more calls here. We just don't have enough time. Do you know that? We don't have enough time in the morning.
Start at 5.
We should. We should start at 3. I'd do it. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, Kev. Guess who this is?
A lot of gals calling us today.
Kat from Joliet.
The girl from Joliet.
The blonde on the stage with you.
Blue Velvet.
Your redhead.
Oh, Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet.
Mommy! How are you? I'm fine, thank you. We gotta do that again, okay? That was a lot of fun. You were very good.
Tomorrow morning, you got a live audience.
Live audience? You want to come on up?
Yes, I do.
Chunga, why can't she come on up? Live studio audience. Who wants to come into the audience? You got to bring something for. You got to bring something for show and tell.
Oh, sure, no problem.
All right.
I'll find something.
What do you have?
Oh, I got lots of things. I'll find something. I have to find something to bring, as it is. But I'll bring something. It'll be interesting.
Marital toys? Yes. Here, look at this. I'll stop by a gas station, have it blown up, but it's unbelievable.
It'll be wonderful.
I had it customized. A friend of mine works at Goodyear.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's
Look at this. You can hit her, you can pull on her, and she ain't going to rip. I love her. Hold on a minute, okay?
Sure.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, who's this?
This is... Hi, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, is this Kevin Matthews Show?
It depends. You want the complaint department?
No.
Maybe it is. What can I do for you, sir? This is Chunga.
Oh, Chunga?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. Wait a minute, this is Kevin Matthews.
No, trust me, it's Chunga.
The phone call Kevin is taking is not working. Let's see how he gets out of this one.
How much does it cost for one of them bikes that you're talking about?
How much does it... Oh, now we're back to the bike. Hold on, I'll transfer you to Kev.